are so smelly I can smell them through my monitor. Didn't know it was possible.
Hello? Hello. Hi, friends. How's it going? It's good to see y'all. Hi. Hi. How's it going? Welcome in. Spiral Nights Day. So it's actually chant 2. Chant 2 to splat. Normal chant is Spiral Nights Day. Instead of Splatoon Day. But hi friends, how are we doing? There is no chant 3 yet, Joey, so not yet, but we will eventually get there, I'm sure. Welcome in. Happy Monday. It's going. Y'all, today feels like a Monday for me, for real. I woke up an hour later than I meant to. I think I just forgot to set an alarm, but usually that doesn't really affect me. I usually wake up without my alarm anyways, but last night I don't know, I wasn't even like, I didn't stay up super late either. I just slept in. It was rainy this morning. It's not rainy anymore, but it was like for a while today. But yeah, how are we feeling? Let me say hello to everyone. I don't know why my channel points don't work. Like when we start up the stream, that really is stressful for me because Bishna was here and Fruit was here. And I was like, who's gonna get first? And then I went live and nobody was getting first. And I was like, well, what's going on? Are they broken again? And that was terrifying. But Bishna, welcome in. Congrats on not only redeeming first, but also second first. Wow, Bishna, what a guy. How are you doing today? And Tina, welcome in. Kristen, welcome in. Henry, hello. Nina, Kevin, Israri, Cody, Anthony, Sarah, Parker. Oh my gosh, I have so many friends. Variety, Anthony, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Thank you. How are you? How is everyone doing today? Does today feel like a Monday for everyone? Joey, thank you for the ticket. Flippy, welcome in. How are you? Flippy, I saw that you did make the decision to get Splatoon over Elden Ring, right? I think. I'm pretty sure I saw you like follow up on that tweet. Goat, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. Uki, welcome in. How are you? Caroline, hello. How are you? Benjafrog, hello. Benjafrog, did you end up getting Splatoon? But welcome in. Tor, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. Let me make sure there's not anyone I'm missing, or anything like that. Kristen, thank you for hosting. Variety, welcome in. I'm not stinky. Variety, thank you for resubbing, by the way, for 8 months. I actually I know I keep saying that I can't believe it, but I think like this time of year is getting like especially unbelievable to hear how long people have been here, because I don't know, like this time last year was when I started to get really close to partner and stuff like that. So it just seems like a lot of people started coming in around that time, which is just so crazy. Like I can't believe I got partner in November, but it's quickly getting there to November to be a year from my partnerversary, which I honestly, I really can't believe. Alex, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. I was here and Emmy was being really nice to me and I couldn't even respond. It was a real jerk move. Yeah, I always turn my chat, well actually it's a Surrey-bot feature to turn your chat on to emote only and subscribers only mode before, or when you're not streaming. Emma? Emma, hello? Emma, hello? Emma, thank you for the raid. My Miggy, thank you for the follow. Emma, welcome in. We're literally just getting started. It's so good to see you, Emma. Y'all, if y'all don't know Emma, she is so freaking sweet and such a great person and streamer, and her and I actually have a lot in common that we've talked about a few times. Alex, thank you for the bit. I appreciate you. And Stupid Fast Uno, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Let me say hello to everyone that's coming in Emma's raid. Miggy, welcome in. Haley, welcome in as well. Dondums. Y'all, I literally just got here. What is going on? Dondums, thank you so much for gifting 3 months to Emma. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you both for being here. I appreciate having y'all both in my community. Seriously. Is it Zulria? Welcome in. Emma, of course, how was your stream? What were you up to? And Bruce, welcome in. It's good to see you again, Bruce. Is it Johan? Or let me know. Let me know. Johan Gorilla, welcome in. How are you? Emma was playing Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green. How was that? I really like Leaf Green. And I remember I was in Shania's stream and they didn't really like it. They were kind of shitting on it a little bit. Like, I don't think they would mind if I'm saying that. And I was like, but I love Leaf Green. But I think I just like it for the nostalgia. How are you liking it, Emma? Also, Miggy, you just got here. What's going on? Miggy, thank you for subbing. What the heck? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And Uno, welcome in. And Bishna, of course, hello. Yes, welcome in, Raiders. It's so good to have y'all. If we haven't met before, my name is Emmy. I use she, her pronouns. We're gonna get into some Splatoon 3. I've been freaking addicted. Again, if y'all don't know Emma, Persephone, please be sure to follow her, check her out, her streams. She's so freaking sweet. She's a great human being. Her and I have a lot in common. Off the top of my head, our names are really similar, Emma and Emmy, and we're both yoga instructors or certified yoga instructors. I remember there were more similarities that we had, but I can't think of any other right now. EK, what is going on? Y'all, this is too chaotic for a Monday. I was literally sleeping in this morning. It's not even morning anymore, but it feels like morning. EK, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the double raid. EK, you were playing Cult of the Lamb. How are you liking that? Thank you so much for the raid. Again, if y'all are new here, my name is Emmy. She, her pronouns. We're gonna get into some Splatoon 3 today. I would love to play with y'all too if you have Splatoon 3 and some customs or whatever we can do. Freezy, welcome in. Thank you for that shout out for Freezy. How are you doing today? And Drew, welcome in. Drew, I saw that you were playing Splatoon last night, right? I think I checked that out like right before I was going to sleep, but how are you liking it? I know actually now I remember that in the Discord you were like, good game. It's a good game or something like that. I'm like, yes. 0 deaths? 0 deaths? Yeah, I found this stream from the Splat in my way downtown tag. How are you, Joey? Imagine if somebody does find this stream from that. That would be so funny. And also, now that you said that, I realized that I had that tag on for yesterday's stream, which was Stardew. Thank you for that shout out for Kristen. We love Kristen as a streamer. She was my favorite streamer before she abandoned us all. Can you believe it? But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. It's so good to see y'all. Nina, how are you? It's good to see you, Nina. Yeah, do your work while I'm catching up, Freezy. It's fine, it's fine. How are we all liking Splatoon? Yeah, I like 2, and this one is cool too. We should game together. Yeah, I really love Splatoon 2, so I was just super excited for Splatoon 3. And I was not let down at all. I was actually really kind of nervous that it would flop because I had so much hype for Splatoon 3, and I was like, oh god, what if I'm like hyping it up too much? And I did not. Are the games really, really sweaty and difficult? Yeah, but I'm just addicted. Emma, you defeated the Elite Four for our first Nuzlocke? Emma, that's amazing. I know that you made some Breath of the Wild videos, like cut down into YouTube videos. Do you think you would do that for your Nuzlocke? Because I would love to see that too. Obviously, I'll just go back and look in your VOD too, because I have a problem with Pokemon where I abandon it. And it's because I get really sad if I know the story is about to end. And I think it's just because y'all, what is going on? What is going on? Are you kidding me? Triple raid? Triple raid? Flimsy, welcome in, Raiders. Raiders, what in tarnation is happening? Thank you for that shout out. What were you up to? Let's see. Fortnite, we like Fortnite, we like Fortnite. I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. Thank you for the raid, Flimsy. Welcome in. How are you? How was your stream? It's good to have you. Thank you so much for choosing me as the raid. I feel really, really, warm inside inside this heart that normally doesn't feel many emotions. I really, really feel so grateful that, I mean, I always feel grateful for every raid, but right now it's like, whoa, I have so many friends, you know? I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for choosing me for all your raids today already. Thank you. But yeah, Plemsy, how was your raid? If y'all are new here, my name is Emmy. I use she, her pronouns. We're gonna get into Splatoon 3 today. I feel like I just started. I mean, it's been 10 minutes and I'm still catching up. But Lilith, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for redeeming your ticket. Salmon Run is wild in the game. I've only played Salmon Run a couple times so far. Kevin, I saw you were online a lot yesterday when I was also online, and you were playing like a lot of ranked, weren't you? I played a little bit of Anarchy yesterday in Splatoon, and it was difficult. It was hard. Also, I just bought a bunch of Liquid IV to re-up. Nina, what flavors did you get? Also, Sam, welcome in. Plemsy, welcome in. It's good to have y'all here. We brought life to Emmy's cold dead heart today. Yeah, you really did. I mean, I say that I don't feel emotions. I'm just like the kind of person that, like, I would say I'm very logical about what I feel, so it's hard for me to, like, I don't know, like experience feelings. But right now I really genuinely, I mean, I every day feel very grateful that I know you all. I need some distraction so the rest of my workday can go by. Jedi, welcome in. It's good to have you here. Emma dunked all over the Elite Four. I could see that. I could actually totally see Emma in like a sweatband and just like actually literally and figuratively dunking on the Elite Four. Alex and Haley, thank you for the host. I appreciate you. We were playing a randomizer Nuzlocke? A randomizer? Oh, it was Emerald. Emerald is actually one of my favorite games of Pokemon, and that one is really, really nostalgic for me. I'm pretty sure I played that one like multiple times. And I really like Emerald because like Emerald is my birthstone because I was born in May, and also my name, Emmy, is in the word emerald, so I've just really selfishly liked Emerald. But I always have a problem with Pokemon games that I don't typically beat the Elite Four. Like, when I get that, I usually abandon the game because I get really sad that the game's gonna be over. I don't know if anyone can ever relate to that, but I'm always that way with Pokemon. I think I just get really attached to my Pokemon. Fortnite was so fun. I've been so obsessed with watching Splatoon, so I'm happy to be here. Plemsy, do you think you'll get Splatoon? Have you played Splatoon 2? Also, Affy, welcome in. And Chaos Crystal, welcome in. It's good to have you here. Anarchy battles are wild. Still haven't gone up a rank. I'm slowly going down a rank. I started Splatoon 3 in rank B- because I played Splatoon 2. And I'm slowly going down. I didn't realize you were Colombian like me. Let's go, Mickey. Let's go. There's actually a good group of people that I know on Twitch that are also Colombian. There's me. There's Jolly Jules, who's on Star Fragments. There's Diana Dailies. And there's also Marstyle Maria. And I just think that's really special. And now there's you, Miggy. Miggy, I feel like I follow you on Twitter, perhaps. You seem very familiar. I follow you somewhere, I'm sure. But if y'all are also coming in with the raid and I mispronounce your name or something, please feel free to let me know what you prefer to be called by. Kelthon, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Emma was wearing one of those plastic face masks with the people in the NBA wear after breaking their nose. It was impressive and intimidating. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to look at the VOD. Joey, thank you for lurking. Good luck on your homework. Watching Splatoon has been bad for my plan to not get Splatoon. Yeah, Bishna, I love that you posted that in the Discord, the SpongeBob meme of like, I don't need it, I need it. And that's how I'm sure I feel. Actually, that's how I feel with a lot of games right now. That's how I feel with Disney, Dreamlight Valley, and also with Cult of the Lamb. I'm finding it really difficult to find all the time that I want to play all these games because I only stream 3 days a week because of like school, and I don't really play that many games off stream because I have homework and stuff. But yeah, Mickey, isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? I feel like I attract a lot of Colombian people and also a lot of Ohio people because I'm from Ohio as well. And it's like kind of funny that it's like that. Borg, welcome in. Nina, thank you for that gifted sub to Drew. You didn't have to do that. 290 gifted subs total. Nina, how are you doing today? Yeah, there really are a lot of games. Like, it's really difficult. I think Disney Dreamlight Valley is one that I will easily put on hold since I'm very into Stardew Valley right now, and it's kind of similar. I don't think I have, like, enough mental space or time to play both of those kind of games right now, but Cult of the Lamb is something that's still tempting me right now. Apocalypse, welcome in. How are you? What them limp french fries do? I wish I had some limp french fries right now. I really do. Yeti, welcome in. No one goes to Ohio on purpose. That's so true. We all just end up here. I didn't choose it. I was 3 months old and I ended up here. I was in South America and then all of a sudden I was on a plane and now I'm here. Yeti, it's good to see you. Rio, welcome in. How are you, Rio? Rio is also playing a lot of Splatoon recently, and I played with him a little bit yesterday. Splatting and farting and crying. Alana, welcome in. Thank you for resubbing for 22 months. Wow, Alana was one of my first subs because I know she was around when I got affiliate, which is wild. Like, actually so wild. I'm gonna puke today, y'all. Y'all are making me actually feel emotions today. What's up with that? Splatoon has been such a fun game to watch. Excited for stream today. I'm excited too. So also, I know Tor mentioned this, and then Barry, my mod, took a clip of when I was playing Splatoon on release day. My stream got all like pixelated, but actually Drew and Try and Shock also helped me with my bitrate, so I upped that. I'm hoping that my stream is going to be more clear today. Let me know when we get into the games if it looks like pixelated again, because I don't really want that. I feel like that's a bad experience. But Christina, welcome in. Quinn, welcome in. Party Time, welcome in. How are you? Alana, how was the rest of your stream? And thank you, Party Time. I just got this shirt. I actually just got a lot of clothes for Labor Day sale. I feel like I don't have many clothes. And by that, I feel like I have a lot of clothes, but not a lot of clothes that I feel like comfortable wearing to class. Not that I would actually wear this to class because this is like a crop top, but whatever. I just got some new clothes this past week. Emmy, it was great to meet you, and I'll be here more often. No problem, Miggy. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, for y'all are coming in with any of the raids, I feel like I'm still catching up. Thank you so much for the raids. If you need to take care of yourself after stream, be sure to get some water, stretch, anything like that. Yeah, that's a lot of months. Alana, in 2 months, that's 2 years. 2 years! I can't believe it. May, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you, May. Should I get the barf bag? Yes. And we're bringing back the Vom Squad. Feeling emotions can be good sometimes. That's true. I had a good cry recently. I forget what prompted it. Oh, I've just been stressed recently about school. Like, it's not anything bad. I just feel stressed. And I feel like sometimes I like want to cry, but I never can. And then something triggers it, and I'm like, yes. And then I cry for like a minute, and I'm like, that felt good. Like, can anyone else relate to that? Just me? Got a question. If I redeem VIP again, can I donate to someone? May, you absolutely can. That would be incredibly generous of you. I hopped into Alana's Splatoon lobby yesterday and proceeded to bottom frag. I would estimate 16 times in a row. Shock, have you been playing a lot more? It was great. I'm about to eat and then treat myself to some splats. Alana, I would love to have you here. Alana's already finished the story mode. I don't know if she shared that, but so I'm sorry if I just outed her, but I'm very inspired by Alana. RMJ, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. A button-down crop top? I've never heard of such a thing. Who knows? I got it from Cider. A crop top? Like a like a top made out of corn? Yes, because you know I'm from Ohio and we love corn, but also who doesn't love corn right now because it's very trendy right now because of all the songs. Who made you cry? I'll fight them. Just school. I just always get stressed in the beginning of the semester. Like, it's not like it's anything wrong, but I just get stressed at the beginning of the semester because of change, I suppose, in my schedule and time management. But I've been managing to stay pretty on top of everything. I am also stressed about student teaching that I'll have to do in January for the spring semester, but I don't even want to think about that. So we're just like shoving that stuff down right now. Tay, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you? I saw a freaking TikTok about some full moon being in Pisces. Oh, that would make sense. Also, Mercury is in retrograde right now until October 2nd. So whenever I'm not like a huge astrology person, but I would say I'm a little stitious, you know, from the office. I'm not superstitious. I am a little stitious. When Mercury's in retrograde, I make sure to save all my work constantly because Mercury retrograde is supposed to mess up with technology. So it always makes me nervous with streaming too. But yeah, just save your work. If you work on a computer, save it a lot. And also it's supposed to mess with communications. So that's kind of scary too. I played for a couple hours yesterday. I can see myself getting some in today too. Let's go. Hopefully we can do some customs too. That would be intense. I'll fight the entire school. I don't care, Yeti. Thank you. Yes, Kevin, I meant to mention that when we were talking about new games coming out. Did y'all see that Nintendo announced that there's going to be a Direct tomorrow? Do we think they're going to talk about Breath of the Wild 2? I cried looking at a cloud last week. That's relatable. Bishna, aren't you a Cancer? Because that can make sense. Emmy was like, Labor Day sale? Don't mind if I do. Exactly, party time. And the best part was like, I just knew I needed more clothes, but I didn't know it was Labor Day. So when I found out there were Labor Day sales, I was like, oh, heck yeah. Last week was an awful week for me, so I can join the Cry Club with you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna buy some wireless AirPods so I can listen to music when I get panic attacks. May, that's a good idea. And the AirPods Pros are like $100 more expensive than the normal ones, but I like the AirPods Pros because they have noise canceling. So sometimes when I get overwhelmed, I just put those in and I don't even play music. I've also heard that it's like good if you have anxiety to do the same thing and when you're out shopping, if you get shopping anxiety, to like not even play music but like put them on noise canceling mode. Kelthon, welcome in. Zelda remake announcement, praying. I hope so. I hope anything Zelda. I am a Cancer. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. The noise cancellation thing with the AirPods is pretty impressive. It really is. Especially because I have an air conditioner in this room. And if through these normal earpods, I can hear it. But if I put my AirPods in, I don't hear it at all. Quinn, by the way, welcome in. I saw you come in earlier. I hope you're doing well. This update for Splat is taking its time. Wait, is there a Splat update? I don't know. I opened it this morning. When was the update? I think it's opening. Okay, I don't need an update. The regular AirPods aren't worth their price. The AirPod Pros with noise cancellation makes it worth it. I can agree with that. Yeah. Yes, I love going grocery shopping with earphones on. It's so helpful. Yeah, I get really overwhelmed sometimes when I'm in the grocery store, especially. Like, grocery shopping stresses me out. I just wish the battery life on the AirPods was longer. Yeah, that's true. They'll get there someday. I want the rumors for a package deal with Wind Waker and Twilight Princess to be true. That would be so nice, Calthon. I've never played those games, but I really, especially Twilight Princess, I've heard great things about, and I would love to play a remake of that. I think it's because I never started it. Okay, that makes sense. Did you play Splatoon 2, Quinn? I'll start a prayer circle for that. I'll manifest this into existence. Let's go. We can do it. I saw there were so many bugs in Salmon Run. I hope they fix them. Wait, really? But I'm alright. Just got a small sore throat today. I'm sorry that you have a sore throat. Make sure to, like, I always like having some tea with honey or popsicles. I don't think popsicles actually helps, but I like having them. Who knows, maybe AirPods will be on sale since the new ones came out. That's actually true, party time. They'll probably do that when the new ones come out. At least on Amazon or something. The AirPods I found is good for me because I'm poor. Let's go. Let's go. I love grocery shopping with earphones. I only get nervous here and there that I can't hear my surroundings. Yeah, I, for that reason, don't usually do it. But yeah, it's a hard balance. I played it like twice when it came out, but I played a lot of the first game. Oh, cool. Almost done with the Splat 3 campaign. Good for you, Pokenex. I started the story mode yesterday, and it's pretty good. I didn't play any of the story mode for Splatoon 2, but I like this one so far. It does get kind of tricky and tedious though sometimes. But I saw that you could get a teddy bear headband from like a secret level, and I'm like, I need that. So I'm going to play the story mode so I can get that. By the way, look at this. I don't think I've ever showed this on stream, but it's a little radish spirit from Spirited Away, and he's so cute. And I just like holding him. Pre-check added to all my flight info. I was worried it would be a long time. Nina, for TwitchCon, that's so exciting. I'm too scared to use AirPods. I have this random fear that they'll just fall off and I'll lose them when I'm out and about. That's actually, I can understand that. Does Pup Time go off on party? Maybe. Yeah, it looks like, I can't tell if that's dog or pup or party. There is a transparency mode on the AirPods Pro, noise cancellation so you can hear your surroundings. That's true too. Yeah, isn't this cute? Yeah, I need the teddy bear. Were you just holding that the entire time? I was like, when do I show this to the world? He is a cutie patootie. Isn't he great? I love the radish spirit so much. But yeah, how are we all doing? That was hilarious that I was just holding it. Is it funny that I could be holding anything that y'all just don't know? Like, guess what else is in my hand? That could be a new game. Fruit snacks. Who would expect that? It got a name. I didn't name him personally. He's just the radish spirit from Spirited Away. So we could just call him Radish, I guess. Just 30 minutes in. By the way, look at this. It is very funny to me. Thank you, Vishna. At least y'all find me entertaining. Yeah, fruit snacks. I have fruit snacks in case I get hungry during stream. I feel like I need good snacks during stream because literally, like, the main reason why I always end up ending stream is when I get hungry. And we got a collection of stuff down there. I really do. Look what else I have. Air plants. Who would expect that? Who would expect? I thought you'd have Lily in your hand. My whole dog, my whole 25-pound dog, Beagle, in my hand. I wish. Lily's not... Lily doesn't like to be held. It's really annoying. Chai doesn't mind being picked up, but she doesn't especially like it. Lily hates it. I would say like a month ago, she went to the vet and she got some vaccines and she came back really sleepy. It was actually during one of my streams, and my mom let her in this room because she wanted to be in here, and she wanted to jump up here, but she didn't. She was really sleepy, so I wasn't sure if she would be able to do it by herself or not. So I tried to pick her up and she like screamed. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Also, wait, somebody just came in. I just saw their name. Oh, Phaedra, welcome in. Thank you, Phaedra. Instead of bicep curls, you can bench press Chai and Lily. I wish they would let me. I really wish they would let me. Actually, when I first adopted Chai, whenever she would just be too hyper and I just needed her to calm down, I used to just lift her up, like my hands under her belly, and I used to just lift her straight up in the air, kind of like I was doing like a shoulder press. And I would just keep her there, and she would look so funny. She would just, her face was so funny. She would just be like, well, this is where I am now. And I would actually get her to calm down, because she would be like running around and stuff, being too crazy. Max, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. How's everyone's weekend? Did anyone do anything exciting? I literally finished all my homework before the weekend so that I could play Splatoon all weekend. And then I just like did some editing too, like nothing really serious. And now I'm like, oh my god, it's Monday. I feel like I just woke up with Monday dread, which I haven't had in a while. I think it's because I literally managed to have like 3 full days off where I had no responsibilities. So I think that's why. I was like, oh god, Mondays I have responsibilities. And then I did like nothing today because I was just so tired. I did paint my nails. I like the color. They're like pumpkins or something. I'm doing good on my lunch break right now. What about you? I'm doing pretty good. It does feel like a Monday, and it feels like it's the morning still, but I'm here. I'm here and I'm ready to play more Splatoon. Haley, thank you for putting that command in. I want to see pics of baby Chai now. I don't have pictures of her as like an actual baby. I just have pictures of her. I adopted her when she was a year old. So she doesn't look too different. She just looked a little bit smaller. And now she has some like gray hairs, some white hairs around her eyes, and they used to be brown, so that's the main difference. When Sia is acting like a goblin, I just take him and sling him over my shoulder, and he's like, okay, this is my life now, and just lays there. That's so cute. I strive to have the level of patience as dogs. What do you mean as dogs? Patience with what? Mundane's Day, true. I like Mondays because there's this cool streamer I like that goes live at like 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, usually on Mondays. Who's that? That just so happens to be when I'm live. You're totally justified in feeling that. Painting nails is exhausting, true. I hate painting my nails, but I like having them painted, you know what I mean? Alright, should we get into the game? I feel like we shall. Let me then pause my music. I'm excited to play more Splatoon. Also, I've been addicted to buying new fits. How do we like my current fit? What do we think? Also, is there even sound playing? There is. I just can't hear it. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. There we go. Splat, 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 splat. How's the sound level? Is that too loud for y'all? It looked like a little loud. I never know how to put the sound level. I was hoping we would get something special for playing the Splatfest world premiere. That's a good point. They should have given people something if they ended up buying the game after the demo. Okay, I've also recently been playing with the different weapons that I'm using. So typically, what I was using all day on release day was, I think, this arrow spray and these dualies. And then yesterday, I realized that I just kept getting killed by people with carbon rollers, or these rollers, in these ink brushes. So I bought that. And then I also bought these dark tetra dualies, which I used for a while. I really like these, but I feel like the aim is so stressful and I can't get my motion controls right. I do really like the special for it though. But then since I kept dying to people who have paintbrushes and carbon rollers, I bought my own paintbrush, and y'all, this ink brush is actually goated. Like, look at this. Look at how much floor it covers. And you don't have to aim at all. Like, I'll show you what it's like to kill someone. No aim. No aim, just splat. Literally just Splatoon. I'm just a splatool. And then the special is this cool thing, which I hate when that happens on the opposite team so much because of how crazy that is. And yeah, and you can also hold it down and you can like run faster like this. And paints. So yeah, I did try the carbon rollers for a bit. This one. And it's like, it just feels really slow for me. Like, it covers a lot of ground, but then when you're up close to someone, if they're shooting you from here, there's like no way to get them. Like, you have to go right to them. And that kind of was frustrating me. Paintbrush is the best. Yeah, that's what I've been enjoying. Tetra dualies are nice, yeah. Do you like motion control better? So I use like a combination. I typically move, like right now I'm using the joystick to move my view. But then when I'm in game, if someone's like right next to me, I'll like use the motion controls because I think that's faster. And it's more like instinctual, I would say, to use motion controls, at least for me. I kind of relied heavily on motion controls in Splatoon 2. Tina, by the way, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Paintbrush queen. Yeah, I was with Tina when we were messing around with different weapons. And this one at first was really difficult for me, but then it started to be better and I was actually killing people. What do I have in here? Luke, welcome in. How are you? Do you think you would like this game? Did you play Splat 2? You got the cheat code. I did. I was Inkbrush all the way in Splatoon. With now... Wait, but now I'm full Aerospray. Aerospray is really good too. I did enjoy that while I was using it. I think a lot of people use this one. I don't remember... Oh, the special is the same as the Tetra dualies. That's interesting. Yeah, I use that one a lot. I think I'm gonna stay with the ink brush for a while and see how that is. I am kind of nervous to stream this game because I swear when I'm playing this game off stream, my face is literally like this. So just a heads up for that. I may be very focused in this game. Who knows? Who knows? I've been really enjoying watching Splatoon. Excited about this stream. Uki, thank you. Tina, thank you. Jump shooting helps with that a little, but not easy to do. Wait, with which one? With... Hold on. Why can't I... With, the carbon roller, maybe? This game makes me rage. This game literally makes me rage and more toxic than, Valorant. Like, literally. Like, all the games are so close. Okay, I think I'll do... I guess we'll find out how many people we have for, like, a normal battle, and then if we have enough people where a custom would be pretty even, we could do that. But if y'all want to add me, feel free. For now, we'll just make a room, and if anyone wants to play, you're welcome to. I'll make a room for a turf battle. J-Buzz, welcome in. How are you liking the game so far? The focus face is the best. I've been doing well in turf with the Aerospray. Oh, cool. I do get very annoyed whenever I'm playing against people with snipers. Okay, so Kevin and Christina are here. Amazing. Are you a true splatter if you don't have an awkward concentration face? True. Emmy Toxic Rage is literally why there's no voice chat in Splat. Literally. You know what I really have been hating in this game is how people camp your spawn. I hate that. I feel like it shouldn't show the enemy team where you're spawning. That doesn't seem fair. Because a lot of times I'll just spawn somewhere and immediately die because someone's standing there staring at me. I'd love to join, but I don't think I have the time. No problem, Max. No problem. It would sound like Call of Duty Xbox lobbies. True. It's the same in Unite, and that makes me really toxic. Wait. Oh, with the spawn? I think I remember that. I played Unite very briefly. Also, we got Goat in here. Let's go, Goat. Let's go, team. Oh, God. See? Oh, God. I think I need to increase my sound. I, like, can't hear anything. Get out of my lobby. That's Mr. Mosby from SPLAT. Snipers and machine guns are the bane of my existence. Yeah, and it's always with freaking carbon rollers. I feel like I've been... Oh, God. Trying to use this... That was awful. Do this trend where I throw a bomb out before I go somewhere. Jacob, welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm scared. What if I just do awful all stream? What will y'all think of me? Will we still be friends? Will you still like me? Oh my god. Ah. Kevin said booyah. I say booyah as well. I think we're actually doing really well. Like, where even is the other team? Did we scare them away? Yesterday I was playing with Tina, and I saw her kill, like, 3 people right away. It was so funny. Oh, God. Because I think... And then right after she killed them, everyone disconnected. It said that 1 or more people disconnected. Ah! See? They were camping me. And I was like, I think Tina literally just scared everyone away. You could feed dog water and I'd still not care. May, you're the best. Get you friends like May. I hope the volume's okay. The problem with these games is that I feel like the games literally change in the last 10 seconds all the time. This game looks so cool. It is really cool. It's like a lot of pressure. I've never seen the paintbrush weapon before, but it looks so fun. It's a good one. Oh god. Even though I keep dying. I'm just not seeing anyone. Tina Goat confirmed. Exactly. I need these in my life. That's just what I keep doing. I'm scared. Is anyone else scared? Also, let me know how the game looks and stuff. Because I hope it's okay. I think we won this one. Tina Cracked, Allison, welcome in. How are you? As long as you have fun, I'll always enjoy watching. Y'all are like literally too nice to me. It almost hurts. Match my first battle. I'm scared. Quinn, good luck. Good luck. Game looks and sounds good on my side. Okay, cool. Oh my god, look at Kevin's outfit. How did you get that? Is that from story mode? Caroline, hello. Did you say you were making dinner, maybe? Was that it? Y'all are cracked or something. I think I'm being carried, but that's so okay with me. I am being carried, confirmed. Oh my god, Kevin and Christina are crack. Kristen, welcome in. How are you? I wonder if y'all would be interested in playing Splatoon 2. If Caroline's interested and other people are interested, we can have enough people for a custom lobby. Although, I feel like it would be... I think it's really scary to play against people that you know. It, like, makes it... it makes it personal. Oh, it's from Amiibo. That's cool. It's like a samurai outfit. I'd love to play it. Okay, cool. I can make a custom lobby. That would be fun. Yesterday, too, I was playing while Rio was live. I was playing some ranked, and I matched against someone named Prince 2 games in a row, and we lost both times. And I was like, is that Rio? Because I saw Rio was streaming Splatoon while I was losing him, and that was terrifying. So then I went into his stream. Actually, the person's name was Prince. I'm not sure if I said that. And Rio's username is the Prince. So that's why I thought. But yeah, then I went in and his name on Splatoon is Rio. Sorry if I'm like not making sense right now. Kristen, Splatoon's going well. Did you play Splatoon 2? I feel like you would be really into and good at Splatoon 2. And Splatoon. Sorry. Now what's all this then? Why are you camping me? Wait. Oh, okay. I thought Christina killed me for a second, but she's on my team. She avenged my death, actually. Thank you, Christina. Finn, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Ah! Maybe I should just stop spawning by people who are killing people. Maybe it's actually my fault that I keep dying. Do we think? Okay, sorry. Just being a little bit dramatic. Just honestly, no thoughts, just pain. You know what I mean? Oh, it's hard when I run out of ink. Is that a stink gremlin? Who are you talking about? We are used to your wild ramblings. Don't worry, Borg. Thank you. Also, Jacob, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Who is that? I'm scared. Who is that?
Hello. I've been watching in the shadows for a while. Been heart-loving Splatoon.
Oh.
Where did you leave off of Sun's baby challenge? I haven't been able to watch in a while. No.
Oh, welcome in, Kimber. Thank you so much for resubbing, and what a kind message. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for being here, and thank you for lurking. So appreciated. I think I'm being hard carried. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good Monday. Also, Snacks, welcome in. How are you doing today? Am I the drama? Am I why I keep dying? Surely it's everyone else's fault except for me. It can never be my fault. Nothing's ever my fault. Everything that happens to me has nothing to do with me. I'm laughing because I feel like I know some people who think like that. I lost, but I don't know if 2 people DC'd or died and never came back. Oh no, Quinn. Yo, look at that. I'm literally being carried. Nina, have you been convinced to get this game yet? Yeah, the little brush is cute. It looks like a heavy brush. Alright, I saw some people come on to Splatoon, so we'll see if anyone's interested in making a custom lobby or joining a custom lobby. So I'll stop this one and then we'll see. I'll make one. I'm deep in my Valo obsession. I can understand that. That's valid. I tried to get into Valo again. I played Valorant on Saturday. Yeah, I keep forgetting that today's Monday. It feels like Sunday. And I played Valorant with Maddie, who was platinum ranked, but we played on NA servers where she's not platinum ranked, and I did so bad. I raged a lot in this game. I feel like it's gonna be hard for me to not rage while streaming. Because when I'm playing by myself, like, I wouldn't say I rage, but I get sad. I get sad. Oh, Caroline's in here. Let's go. I would totally join a custom game, except technically I'm at work, so I probably shouldn't. No problem. So would you say Valorant's very different to Splatoon? Have never played that. Oh yeah, it's very different. I don't even know like why for me I compare the two, but it is very different. It's like a first-person shooter game, and there's a lot of differences. I would say the only reason why I talk about them together is that I get addicted to them in the same way, and I feel similar emotions, if that makes sense. Steph, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm the same way. Don't get angry, you get depressed. Exactly. Also, Max, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. And Caroline, no problem. I thought I got 0 splats during the game, but apparently I got 5. There are some games where I just don't manage to kill anyone. iPhone users can now unsend and edit messages for 2 minutes after they've sent. Wait, Benjafrog, really? Is that in the new iOS? And did the new iOS come out? Because I don't like that. I like the ability to unsend because I always have a fear that I'll send the wrong message to someone. Not that I'm sending, like, I don't know. I just get worried that I'm gonna, like, say something weird to my mom or something. I don't know. I get scared of that. I like that ability. Or, like, sometimes I'm quite impulsive with what I'm saying, and I don't realize the way that it comes off. So, yeah, I get nervous with that. Alright, let me know if anyone else wants to join. Otherwise, I'm nervous. I'm still nervous, but I'm nervous to play against friends. Emmy, I don't play a lot of games when I'm not cheering. Also, Emmy, I'm raging all the time when I'm playing Splatoon. I did play a lot of Splatoon this weekend because I prepared for that. But during the week I try to, like, play games or, like, make myself stop doing work for at least a couple hours at night. But it's hard sometimes. Sometimes, like, even when I have free time, I think I'm starting to realize that I'm a little bit of a workaholic, which is weird for me because I would never consider myself that way. But sometimes when I literally have nothing to do on my to-do list, I'll be like, but what if I get ahead of work? and then I'm like, I do work. Let's do work. Not that apocalypse. Edit a sent message. That sounds like a woo boy's dream. What's a woo boy? What's a woo boy? I get super nervous sending messages in text. I wonder if they'll be able to edit the message if the person already responded, because that could end for, like, really bad and weird situations. If I ever saw this message was unsent notification, my insurance's thoughts would win. What if they were mean to me and unsent the message? Yeah, I think I would be nervous too. I think a woo boy is a cute nickname for a baby whooper. What's a whooper? Shock, by the way, I saw that you opened the game. There's no pressure, but did you want to join? Yeah, we need one more for a 3v3. It should at least say edited, right? Yeah, hopefully. I didn't look at anything to do with the WWDC presentation, which when I worked at Apple, that was obviously the biggest thing and I had to know. And then when I quit Apple, I was like, I'm going to be ignorant of Apple updates forever, and I'm not going to update my phone, even though I felt like I had to. A Wooper is a cute Pokemon. Oh, true. Wooboy is a PC. Oh, oh, okay. Borg, you're appreciated. No pressure, but they need you. Exactly. Okay, fine. You're amazing, Shock. No pressure. I know it's work hours, but just, like, call off, you know? Who even needs to... Oops. Who needs to work these days? Alright, so my team is me, Christina, and Caroline, and theirs is Kevin, Goat, and Splat. AKA Shock. Splat Noble is a good name. Splat Noble. That's a joke. Wait, otherwise my gaslighting game is about to get a whole new level? Well, that's what I'm saying, because, like, imagine if you are able to edit messages after the other person already responded, then you could frame someone. I like how that's, like, where immediately my thoughts go. Like, you could tell that, because I remember being in high school, I had this one weird friend that, like, was very, very not a good friend sometimes. And, like, I'm just like, oh god, that sounds awful. But good thing I'm not in high school anymore. And I haven't been for quite some time. Actually, my 10-year high school reunion is coming up. Run away! Aw, I didn't run away fast enough. See, my technique for turf wars is to always just run to the middle as fast as possible. Like, I never really care about covering all this space, although I should. But I don't. I forgot to turn up my volume. I feel like I should. Run! Oh god, run. Run away. We're being attacked at all sides. Ah, I forgot he was here. Can we gamble on y'all Splat games? Oh, like what? Is it like a prediction? What would the predictions be? Like who wins? Or what? Or how many games we win? Like how would that work? Because I'm gonna do random teams. So I'm not sure how we would do that. I'm a couple years away from my 10-year reunion? Wait, what? I'm sorry, Bork, I'm older than you? Oh, college reunion. Okay. Okay. That scared me. Because, Bork, not that you give me old vibes, but I've always known that you're at least my age. So that really scared me. I almost had an identity crisis. Why is it always this crab? Like, get away from me. Imagine having crabs. Wait, oh, Goat was on the other. I forgot that we're playing against people that are friends. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm being toxic to my friends. I forgot. I literally forgot that we're playing custom lobbies. And I'm like, why are these people being so mean to me? Gives old vibes. 5 bicep curls per loss, 10 per win. Not the 10 per win. Y'all, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not doing my team good. I'm not doing my team justice. Who's the crab on the other team? Expose yourself. Exactly. I think it might be Kevin. Because I remember Kevin had a crab. Like, why is Kevin always in that crab? And he has some words to exchange with you. How does Kevin always have a special? We cry. Excuse me. More like crab gang Kevin. Look at this. We got annihilated. That was bad. That was bad. I like crabs, okay? Alright, who needed to carry more? When Emmy said, I don't ever try to cover the ground, I just run towards the middle. Well, I try to be more offensive because I think in turf battles that is actually really important for somebody to get to the middle first. Okay, Christina, next time carry harder, okay? Let me know. Let me know when you can carry harder. Emmy is a really good offensive player. I'm offensive, yes. When Emmy said, I just read that. Why did I try to insult myself again? I used to do that sometimes in Dota games. I would be like, why isn't our teammate doing this? And my friend would be like, that's me, dude. Yeah. That happened to me in Dead by Daylight. I was playing with Kristen and she was on a generator with me, but I didn't realize. I knew that somebody was on a generator with me. And she like messed it up, the generator skill check. And I was like, who the heck did that? And she tried to sneak around so that I wouldn't see her. That it was her, but it was her. Emmy is very offensive, confirmed. Yes, I am. I'll be slaying always. Yes, Christina is really good at this. Have you been playing a lot, Christina? I'll let the crab rest for a while. It's almost like Kevin needs to like dumb himself down a little bit to play with us. Like Kevin's really good. I remember that on launch day too. Kevin was like really good right away. Alana's really good too. I feel like I'm around Freezy's skill. Like I played a little bit with Freezy as well, and I feel like Freezy and I play. I wouldn't say play similarly, because one time we played on this map that had a lot of water in it, and I kept accidentally just falling into it, and Freezy did not do that. So Freezy is smarter than me, but I feel like I usually rank around Freezy. Throwing Freezy under the bus. No, I'm just saying I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. I'm like around Freezy. Freezy level. I like Christina's banner. I wonder where she got that. All right, we're the good turquoise color. Kira! Oh my god. Wait, I know I just rated you, but I think you might have said your name is pronounced differently than what I thought it would be. But welcome in, readers. It's so good to see you. It was a pleasure to meet you the other day. How was your stream? You were doing makers and crafters. What were you up to? Sorry that I'm in the middle of a game right now. But welcome in, raiders. If y'all are new here, my name is Emmy. I use she, her pronouns. And we're playing some Splatoon 3 customs. If anybody wants to join, we have 2 potential spots open. But yeah, how was your stream? I'm sorry that I can't, like, totally look at chat right now. I hope you had a good time. Welcome in, readers. Thank you all for being here. If y'all need to, like, take care of yourself after the stream and raid and run, feel free to do so. I clearly can't talk that well while I am splatting. But welcome in. And Oreo Chimp, thank you for the follow. And Froggy, welcome in. And Millie, welcome in. Millie, how are you doing? Millie, Splatoon seems up your alley as well. But yeah, I'm sorry if I feel like I remember thinking that you pronounced your name differently than what I thought. Get wrecked, whoever friend that was. Wow, don't do that to me. Who is this? Who was that? Goat. Goat? I'm looking at you. Millie Splat? What about Millie Bun's rebrand to Millie Splat? I'm just diving on in. Oh god. Who is that? Who did that to me? Goat. Kyra, right, like that, right? Okay, thank you for reminding me because I knew it was something that I wouldn't expect, totally. But I'm also just bad at pronouncing things. Goat, I got you, but so did you got me as well. Kyra, I hope your stream was good. What were you up to in Makers and Crafters? I've done like a couple Makers and Crafters streams, but they've all been Lego streams. I think those are really fun, like, chill streams. I thought, not me trying to kill Caroline. What level are you? I think I'm level 10. I'm not sure, actually. I just got home last night, but I'm recovering. Oh, right, you were in LA, right? Now what was that? Now what was that? Who did that? Was that Goat? That seems like a Goat thing to do. But look at this. I think because we have Kevin on our team, we won. Oh my gosh. Arthur, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Okay, now I can properly greet everyone. Welcome in, Raiders. Oreo, hello. Angry Nerdbird, hello. Oh no, we're a raid. Kyra, hello. I hope you had a great stream. Destiny, welcome in. And it's good to see y'all. Again, my name is Emmy. I use she, her pronouns. Christina says she hates my brush. You should hate it, unless you're on my team. Oh, you were building Legos too? Was actually doing Lego Friday too, but ended up in Splatoon later that day. Amazing, amazing. How are you liking Splatoon? I remember you said that you did play Splatoon 2, I believe. Right, I read that, Millie. Okay, I'm just trying to catch up. I'm sorry, I'm bad at it. Arthur, thank you for hosting and welcome in. I was building an Atari Lego set. That is awesome. How is that? How many pieces is that? I built this. I'm scared to drop it. I built this Lego Darth Vader. It was 834 pieces, and it was very tedious, but I loved it. Also, look, we have a full squad now. Alana and Flippy joined. Thank you for joining. And Flippy, welcome in. Honestly, did not realize that Splatoon 3 was a horror game. Everyone is scary good. That's so true. I linked our whole house. What do you mean by that? I had 6 splats and I think all of them were Emmy. I feel like I don't play as well on stream, which is fine, but I think I'm too concerned of like how focused I don't want to look. I like that 2/3 of the painting team have pink Twitch themes. Oh, I didn't even notice that, Kristen. Oh, you inked like a squid. Yes. I thought you said linked. Can't wait till you throw the Vader head on the ground live on stream like you promised. Oh, for sure. Who's on my team? I think I saw Alana's on my team. Alana and Kevin are probably a good match against each other. I hate when there's parts of the map where you can't paint. Guys, nobody look at me, okay? Sometimes I do really embarrassing things in this game, and I'm not able to move. Oh my sweet golly. I also don't know what I'm saying most of the time. Oh my god, don't do that. Get wrecked, possibly? Only possibly. What are all these weird smokes? Who is that? I also keep forgetting to turn my dang volume up. I can't hear a heckin' thing around here. Am I being stream sniped? I'm just kidding. Nobody look at the stream you're looking at? Exactly. Everyone please close your eyes until I'm done streaming. Cool. Oh, you finished another Lego set, Joey? That's awesome. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, God. I feel like my recharge with this ink brush is the main downside. Because it uses a lot of paint. So it takes a really long time for it to recharge. Ah! Get wrecked, goat, respectfully. That's my revenge from last round. It's hard when they're your friends. Oh god, I'm falling. How do I get out of here? Oh no, what's that? Oh god, oh no. Or no. I can do that too though. I don't know where to. Somewhere. Hopefully that went somewhere. I feel like, fortunately it did not. Look at Caroline go. She's so brave, y'all. That's our princess. That's our Princess Caroline. Nice double splat. I did double splat someone. Thank you. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Can you kill people? It's technically splatting them, but I always say killing them. Now, why are all these people here? How did you get here? Get wrecked. Get wrecked, but respectfully, because all these people are my friends. You know what I mean? That's Alana! Alana's here, y'all. Your Honor, I did not kill those people. I splatted them. Exactly. The princess sacrificed herself. Could you guys stop splatting me? I'm trying to win. Me too. Me too. Everyone please stop killing me. I'm trying to win. Alana, what weapon is that? I feel like I see a lot of people use that. That was scary. That was really scary. I was really scared. Okay, I'm turning up my headphones. And maybe this time I will be able to hear things. I'm joining the rival with you. I mean, I know, Goat, we really are rivaling. Also, Arthur, no problem. Enjoy story mode. How much left do you have? Let's go, good guys. Let's go, good guys. Okay, one more and then I have to do my gross adult human job. Disgusting, but no problem. It's the hero weapon. You get it from story mode? Oh. Wait, so do I have it? Oh, do you have to finish story mode to get it? No. Oh, yeah. Wait, you did finish story mode. Is it like a really good weapon? Like, should I invest my time into it? You do have to finish it? Do I have to say that I'm ready? That's my bad. It's my lobby and I didn't even realize. I'm like 50% done. How many levels are there? I haven't done that much. I've maybe done like I'm in the snow place and I did like 4 there. Story mode propaganda from Alana continues. True. No spoilers for the story mode, please. Alana, thanks so much. It kind of reminds me of the splatter shot. Okay. I'll have to look to see what your special is. Okay, controversial, but I really like this color. People were saying that it looks like baby puke green, but I mean, I can agree with that, but I still really like the color. Not because it looks like baby puke, so don't get that confused. I'm scared. I'm really scared here, y'all. I keep running out of ink. Cora, I love you, but get wrecked. Whoever that was, get wrecked. Splat Noble? More like Squat Noble. I simply don't know. Who's there? Who is that? Get out of our house. This is my house. Oh, it's Caroline again. I'm sorry, Caroline. Get out my way. Now what on earth is that? Oh, not the low ink. Oh, that was Flippy. I haven't seen many people use the bow. Splat Noble. Caroline says, I love you too. Thank you, Caroline. I can still like barely hear it. I don't know why. I think just because my air conditioner is on. I'm scared. It gets scary when I don't know where anyone is. You know what I mean? Oh my god, I'm really scared. Ah. The brush has a pug kit. Wait, what do you mean by kit? Also, who is on my team that is so cracked right now? Oh my Christ. Is it Alana? Is Alana on my team again? Or is it Kevin? Get over here. Oh my god, they're on all sides. That was really scary. And we got wrecked, I know. Kit is short for kitten. Oh, the ult and the bomb? Yeah, exactly. I really like it too. I love that bomb, and I agree. I think it's hard to find like a good weapon that you like all 3 things of. Respectfully, our friends got wrecked today. Respectfully, we witnessed a murder in Splatoon. Ramen, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Dang, Emmy hates me. I'm so sorry, Flippy. It's not personal, I promise. Oh, well, okay, I had like a goated team. I literally had goat on my team. That bomb is a bomb, yeah. Drago, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for the host. Thank you for the ticket. How are you? It's so good to see you. I mean, you say you love me, but you splat me this much? Cannot believe this. It's with love. Putting my digital copy of Splatoon 3 in my garbage disposal. Okay, I think Shock had to go to work if anyone else wants to join. Or Bevo, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Murder? Yes, murder. 14 kills, Kevin? I didn't see that. No survivors at the scene of the crime. I'll do one more than I need to work. Okay, no problem. Respectfully, I peed my pants a little. I understand that. Murder? What did I miss? I was just gone 5 minutes. Oh, just splat things. Yeah, it's just for fun. I think we all know that too. Like I think this game is hard because of how fast-paced it is, and that's why it gets it feels really serious. I feel bad when the teams are uneven, but they have Alana. Yeah. I don't remember what I'm saying. Oh, I think the reason why it's so easy to get frustrated in Splatoon is because of how fast-paced the game is. Yeah, Splatoon 3 Lunar, welcome in, and thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? So Kevin, you think murder is fun? I'm trying the windshield wiper for the first time. Good luck. Let us know how you like it. Did bit of Splatoon earlier too. Got my first ranked wins. Oh, nice. I don't think I won any of my ranked games yet. I can't with fast-paced games. I panic. Yeah, I panic a little bit too, if I'm honest. Sometimes if it involves crabs, this is serious, Jim. Identity theft is not a joke. I'm trying to snipe. Oh, good luck, Alana. Should we all try different weapons? I am playing with viewers. You can add me, Lunar. We're doing customs right now. Freezy, thank you for putting that in. After this game, because I know Alana's dipping out, if anyone adds me, I'll go in and add people back, and we'll make a new lobby too. I'm learning the bow. I feel like I don't even know if I have the bow in my shop. Maybe I do, and it just like looks different than what I expected. Alana, do you have a blobfish banner? I just want everyone's swag so bad. I am really happy with my bucket hat and my jacket though. It's like a windbreaker, I think. A vintage one. A vintage marble. Who's that? Who's that? Was that Caroline? Yeah. That's deserved. I did kill her a lot in the past game. May, have fun. Good luck, May. Have a good time. Ah. You know what I really like is that even when playing with people from like around everywhere, I never really notice any lagging or stuff like that. Caroline's scaring me, y'all. Oh god, Kevin's in the crab. We fear Kevin in the crab. Thank you for the follow, Dash. Is that Alana sniping? Get out of here. Get out of here, you sniper. Sniper, no sniping, am I right? This looks so fun. What platform? It's on the Switch. Cody, do you have the Nintendo Switch? I'm scared of what Bork saw because I saw the words part 1. I'm scared of what he's saying. What's all that then? I'm scared. Now why did that go there? What was that? People just are throwing things around here. Can you believe their audacity to throw a bomb in my area? Kirsty, welcome in.
Hi, you Roof Bark Owl.
Kirsty, thank you for the bits. Woof woof bark owl. It's so true. Kirsty, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. Trav, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you? I'm scared. We have more people on our team, but it doesn't feel like it actually. We think it's Lana. Now what was that? Christina. What if every time I die to one of our friends, I just say their name in the most disappointed and mad tone like I did? What if? What? See, that's... Ooh, my ult went off at the last second. Can you tell me how to super jump? Do you mean jump to the spawn? Is that what super jump is? I really like the ink brush. I just started using it last night. Yeah, it does use ink really fast, but I think it's because it covers so much. Like, a lot of time I get #1 ink coverage or whatever. Let's go. Can you give them a fake middle name too? Yeah, Christina Marie. Part 1, The Rise of Emmy. Part 2, The Revenge of Cora. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna close this custom room. Oh god, how do I leave? Close room. I'm gonna close this room because I think everyone would get kicked anyways. It looks like the map's updated anyways. And then I'll add whoever added me, I think it must have been Lunar, and make another custom room. First 2 rounds I finished on 3 losses. Then for the third one, I got 2 losses back-to-back, followed by 5 back-to-back wins already. Aerospray weapon I use currently, but trying out others and seeing what I vibe with. But Aerospray was a good one. It is a good weapon. How do you jump to another person when you die? So when you die, you press X so you can see the map. And then, oh gosh, after that, you just put your cursor, like either with your joystick or your motion controls over whoever you want to spawn. Whoever you want to spawn with. Marie is an insult. Teresa. Okay, Christina is a Teresa. Christina Teresa. Christina Bella Swan the Third. What if everyone is just Bella Swan? And then when I get mad at people, Caroline Bella Swan the Third. Splat Zones is going on? Oh yeah, Splat Zones is going on. Let me know what y'all would want to play. If you want to keep doing turf wars or something. I hate making decisions like that. Look at how slow Chyborg is. I love that for Chyborg. I'm actually sweating, I know. Lunar, is Lolly pink or blue? What is Lolly? I'll play one more. Okay, no problem. Wait, what did I miss? We're just talking about how whenever I die, I could just pretend to be really mad. I love Splat Zones, so we could do Splat Zones. It's pretty similar to Turf War anyways, so if y'all haven't played it before, I feel like it's one of the more easier ones to understand. Okay, Christina's down for Splat Zones too. Kevin's down too. Okay, cool. I hope everyone knows the rules. So I still haven't found where they explain the rules anywhere. It might be when you're queuing by yourself, but I haven't seen it. Basically with Splat Zones, if you haven't played it yet, there's a section of the map in the middle and it's highlighted, and your team's incentive is to cover and control just that area. So you can kind of consider it like a turf war, but just that area. Like, you want to be in control and have that area covered with your paints, and then when it's in control by a team, there's a countdown for each team. So whoever reaches 0 first wins, or whenever the timer runs out, whoever is at the lowest number wins, if that makes sense. Yeah, no problem, Caroline. I know it is getting late for you. I didn't even count how many people are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there are a good amount of people. Is it the same area for both teams? It is. That's a good question. That's a good question. It is the same area, so basically you're just like fighting over territory in Splat Zones. Yeah, in customs, there's no XP. But maybe, like, because I know for certain time zones, it's getting late. We might go back to the squads. Yeah, what Kevin said, if you like learning things that way, by reading, that was a good description. No ink! I literally always feel like I'm low ink with this. Now who the heck is that? Who is doing that to me? Kevin. I killed them though. I killed Kevin. Cora got Emmy back and was like, alright, I'm gonna head out. We were like right next to each other. That's the moments when motion controls are actually really useful. I do see Splats on Friday. Might be able to join that day. Yeah! Yeah, I'm gonna try to play more this coming week. I might even add a stream this week. I'm not sure yet. It depends on my schedule. And my workload, you could say. Now, what was that? Cora is coming straight at me. Your panic rushing is reminding me of my panic rolling in Elden Ring. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just spawned in the middle of that. This time I'll be careful. Panic rolling? What game was that? That was Elden Ring, wasn't it? But I don't know if Kirsty played Elden Ring. Good thing my team is cracked. Honestly, everyone playing is like really good. I didn't realize, this may be really silly, but I didn't realize for a really long time that my special can target people. Caroline! Caroline came straight for me and it was really scary, y'all. Y'all, Caroline seems like she's really sweet, but do we know that for sure? Do we know that for sure is the question. She is acting vengeance right now. Ah, there's so many people. That was a lot of people. Caroline said it's personal. Hi, Gazy. In this game, when I have to... Oh. That kind of rolling. Okay. Yeah. Wow, this is a really close game. Oh. I feel like I always walk into those bombs. Angry Sweet on the loose. Goat, what? Goat, do I keep killing you? Is that... I honestly haven't been looking at the names of who I'm killing. That time me and Caroline killed each other. Maybe we have a truce now. Oh no, a wipeout. Oh god. It's awful when there's a wipeout. It's so hard to get back. And oh no! Did they win? Caroline said I'm going to bet a winner. Yeah, GG. That was a good game. That was really, really close. GG, friends. No to sweets. Is there dodging in this game? Because someone was definitely dodging me last night. I don't think dodging... Okay, but yesterday I was seeing people doing like cartwheels. I'm not even exaggerating. I was seeing people do cartwheels in this game. Is that a real thing? Who let the Swede win? It was me. It was me, y'all. I'm sorry. Alright. I know Caroline has to pop out. So... Let's see. How many people would that leave us with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If anyone wanted to join, we could do another 3v3. But if not, we could just swap out and do normal modes. Most popular target. Nice coat. Wait, why are the colors different for you? Mine were purple and yellow. Wait, really, Lunar? Whoa, were they? Oh, that's interesting. I don't know why. I've never seen that. You can dodge rolls with dually. Oh, I can play a couple. Let's go, Kirsty. And Quinn, let's go. Yeah, get in here, friends. Colorblind filter, maybe? Yeah, that is fascinating. Did you turn anything like that on, Lunar? I do get purple and yellow colors though, so I'm not sure if it would be colorblind. Like, do you get the colors that I had? I don't even remember what colors they were. I think it was teal and pink. Drago, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Have a great night. I just got level 4, so I gotta run and unlock things. Oh yes, I think, oh my god, I almost just yanked my phone on my charger. I think that's when you get new weapons, isn't it? Might be client-based? Yeah, maybe it's client-based in customs. I've never considered that. If that happens to someone else, at some point I'm actually curious about that. Because I haven't seen that before. Alright, we got Kirsty in here. Let's go, Kirsty! I'll have to check. Yeah. But if you get the colors that I get, then I'm not sure if it would be, whatchamacallit, colorblind. Caroline, thank you for being here. Thank you for playing. Thank you for personally targeting me. But seriously, thank you for playing. I hope you have a good night. You know, this game really does warm my heart with how so many people have been playing. Like, the day of release, after I streamed and I, like, relaxed for a bit, I, of course, played Splatoon again. And I logged onto my Switch, and it was just so wholesome to see so many people playing again. It just reminded me of when Animal Crossing came out, and everyone was playing Animal Crossing. Like, I genuinely got, like, a little bit emotional over it. Cody, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. For colorblind people, green and red are usually the hardest to see. Oh, that's good to know. I bet, you know what? I bet Splatoon wouldn't pair those kind of colors together, though. Because I don't know if I've ever seen green and red together. It would make sense if there are colorblind options, though. Oh, right, I forgot this is Splat Zone. Oh my god, this is a small Splat Zone. I've never seen one this small. What? This is like a little pit. You could say an armpit. Armpit zone. Now what was that? Oh, Lunar, did you leave and I didn't notice? I'm sorry. Wait. We have 3v3. I'm scared. I'm in danger. Oh, yikes. Kirsty. I did get Kirsty, but Kirsty got me. That's usually how it is, isn't it? There are options to set your colors. Wait, really? Wait, there are options to set your colors? So in every game, you can get the color you want? Is that facts? Because I want that. I want the teal color all the time. The teal color is so good. And the pink. I like pink too. Teal and pink are probably my favorite color combination. How do we never have it in control? Like, that's the question. Oh no. Kevin's at a good spot on there. I'm good, how are you? Is the septum piercing new? I got it 2 weeks ago, Cody, but I feel like it is maybe more noticeable lately because, I feel like my nose is finally, like, completely swelling down. And it's like, that was really scary. And it's, like, being more loose and comfortable in my nose. I literally forgot I had music playing while I went to make ramen, and I came back and I was like, wow, is Emmy singing Kalani while streaming and splatting? I wish I was that talented. I'm setting my colors to yellow versus yellow. Trev, that's cursed. I haven't messed with it, but I did see it in the settings, but I imagine it's an accessibility thing. That's interesting. Yeah, that was hard. I was surprised that we were literally never in control because we did have it covered, but I guess you must need to have it covered for like at least a second. And then it's good. Where do we set our colors? Maybe it must... that's a good question. Oh god, where am I? I think it's in menu, but I don't think it'll let me. Should we do... leaving a sec to scrub? Okay. Should I... Well, I'm seeing Freezy login. Freezy. I don't think customs 2v2 would be very intense. But then it's like if we have 4 people, we might as well just do whatchamacallit. Normal game. Maybe I haven't been in stream for a while. Oh, Cody, thank you. How have you been? And KK, welcome in. Can we play Anarchy? If you want. I'm scared. We do have 4 people though. Let me see how to unqueue us. I don't mind. I'll unqueue us, and if Anarchy is just normal splat zones, then I don't mind. Yeah, it is. Scary! Scary. I'll make a new room. And then if like... Oh, you don't have Anarchy unlocked yet? Okay. We can do Turf Wars though. And then that way you can level up as well. And then you can eventually get Anarchy. Okay, Goat can't either, yeah. So we'll just keep with Turf Wars, and then that way we'll make XP as well. Sometimes it's just hard for my brain to figure out how to make a room. I can't find where to change my colors. Yeah. Freezy, did you see that online, or did you see it like in your game? Are we doing 2 now instead of 3? I think we're doing normal squads, and then we can swap people out too. Wait, what did you think Splatoon 2? I'm confused. In me game, governor. Wait, are you playing? Hold on, hold on, I'm confused. Is anyone else confused? I think Kirsty was still playing. And then Freezy, are you playing? Should I just make a custom room again? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this is confusing. Rio, welcome back. Oh, your Switch is dying. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. I'll pop in if there's room. Yeah. So we have... I think Quinn, if Quinn and Kirsty play again, then we'll have enough for customs. And it being, like, comfortable. I've been playing Madden this whole time. Is that not what we're doing? I wish it was what we were doing. Sorry that I'm having y'all, like, kick out. You know what I wish? I wish I could just change the mode without kicking people out of the room. You know? I really hate that. I also really hate that you have to close the room to go to the shop. Because I don't know. I just hate that. I wish I could just, like, pop into the shop while I'm in queue. That would be too easy for Nintendo. True. Okay, I cast touchdown and deal 15 damage to your goalie. Are we doing it over text? There's no football battle. Me, not the football battle. Y'all, I can't open my frickin' fruit snack. They're Halloween themed though. They have bats on them. Oh, there it goes. It wants to focus today. They're Welch's. I got them from Costco. I was in between getting Welch's and Mott's, but I got Welch's because they're Halloween themed. These actually don't have vegetables. Good riddance. Unlike Mott's. Yeah, Nintendo makes everything as annoying as possible. Yeah. Rio, I was talking about like how I was playing a game with you yesterday and then we just kept disconnecting. And I thought that was so funny because like, it's weird because you would think that our connection would be better since we live closer to each other regionally. How's Splatoon 3 different from the second one? I've only played the second one a bit, but this one looks very similar. It is pretty similar. But there's like a lot more stuff. I would say that's the main difference, is more stuff, and there's a lot more ease to play with people. Quinn, I got you in. I'm happy that you got in. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, servers are still poopy. They probably will be for a while. Are the Australians still ruining Splatoon? I think so. I was watching Panda Melon stream this morning, who is Australian, and she was playing Splatoon 3, and actually, like, literally all of her games disconnected. And I'm like, oh my god, Australian internet is really bad. I'm like, I thought it was annoying enough with how often, like, our games disconnect here. But, wait, what are we playing again? Oh, I think we're playing Turf Wars. I forgot. I didn't realize what we were playing. Who's that? Oh no! Christina! That was terrifying. Christina Teresa. There, I did it. But yeah, all the internet for Australia seems like kind of rough with the servers. They're over there. I see them swimming around. They're squid bodies. I'm scared. Oh no, who was that? Christina. Christina Teresa. I love when me and my enemy both splat each other. I know. Isn't that funny that it can happen like that? Because in like other games, you can never die at the same time really as other people. So I feel like it's pretty funny that in Splatoon you can. Just me gathering some ink. Don't mind me. Kirsty. Kirsty, who do you think you are? Just jumping on top of the tower that I'm on. Meets Cute Splatoon edition. Do those, oh my god. Do those, Craigslist listings still exist? When people are like, I saw you at the corner of 23rd and Washington. You were wearing a white shirt. Does anyone remember those? I mean, that was before my time, but I remember like seeing screenshots of them as like memes and stuff. This is rough. Yeah, misconnections. That was what it's called. I hope so. I hope so too. But like, I wonder how often like people actually find each other on them. Because it doesn't seem very likely. Especially if people aren't on the internet anymore, or on Craigslist. People are definitely on the internet, just not Craigslist. That might be pretty difficult when there's Tinder and even Plenty of Fish. Plenty of Fish is the Christian one, isn't it? What's the another one? Okay Cupid? Like, okay Cupid, am I right? You were the woman in a pink dress. I was the man chasing you down the street. Bishna, it's how I plan on meeting my spouse. Wouldn't that be a beautiful story? Meeting your spouse on Splatoon? Splatoon spouse. They are all Christian if you're a jerk about it. I love this map. That map is fun. I like all the new maps, although I don't think I've played all of them. Kevin's sniping me from his crab. Yeah, Kevin's kind of OP in that crab. He's really good. Kevin go crazy. He really do. Kevin is so scary in this game. I'll change weapons. You don't have to, Kevin. It's totally fair if you do or you don't. We just gotta get good, you know? I only use farmers or only to find love. Has anyone ever been on that website? I can't believe it's a real website. Farmers looking for farmers. I guess it makes sense though, because when you think about it, farmers are usually pretty remote in their location. So maybe it is really hard for those people to find people. I like this color combo. I'm only a gardener, so I don't know if I qualify. You should try it. Just take a picture of yourself, Vishna, with your crops. And you can put a piece of wheat in your mouth And you'll fool anyone who doesn't think that you're a farmer. Who's that? Is that Christina? Goat. It was Goat. Goat Marie. Everyone's middle name is just gonna be Marie because that's the most common middle name I can think of. Literally so many people have that. Blake, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. How's it going? How's your Monday? It really does feel like a Sunday to me. Wah! Wah! I killed Kevin and I'm proud of myself for that, but he just didn't even see me. Emmy Marie! Unlurking story mode got me losing my marbles. It's tedious, isn't it? It's like, at least where I'm at, it's not even like it's difficult, it's just like tedious and annoying sometimes. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Am I right, pals? What if this is the moment when I lose all my friends? Because I just keep telling them to get wrecked. I don't even know who that was. Don't want to know. Kevin and I killed each other. Rose. Rose is a common one too. Okay, I'll alternate between Rose and Anne. Anne is a good one too. Kevin, Anne. Ah, I hate the bombs. Guys, I'm scared here. I don't like it here. That moment when we're both low on ink and things just go quiet for a very long time. Come on! It's so annoying when I'm in my special and I can't even move. Roseanne Marie Rose. What about, Baxter? What's that one name from Salad Fingers? Does everyone remember Salad Fingers? It's like Marjorie Stewart Baxter. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember a good Salad Fingers or two? What about 5 Salad Fingers? A full set is 10. I wish I didn't, but yes. Why did you have to bring up Salad Fingers? Marjorie Stewart Baxter. What's the line? GG. That was a good game. That was really close. It is Marjorie Stewart Baxter. Emmy Elizabeth. Elizabeth is another one too. I'm very much struggling with controls still. Keep looking up. Quinn, it definitely has a learning curve. But you're doing great. Slay, I thought we lost. I thought we lost too. It is hard to tell. Did anyone else have to choose a confirmation name for the Lord? Isn't Marie a confirmation name? I know Naomi. Naomi is a confirmation name. I'm not Catholic, but I have a lot of Catholic friends, or I did when I was growing up, and I remember all of them getting confirmed. Or whatever it's called. First confirmation. Is that what it's called? And all, like, a bunch of these white friends that I knew were choosing the name Naomi for their confirmation name. And I'm like, okay, pop off, I guess. Cecilia! Cecilia is a pretty name. I had a friend named Cecilia when I was little. Why Naomi? I wish I knew. Is it like a saint, or is it a saint name? Is it like something like that? Is it like a Catholic name? Francis. Yeah, Francis is a common one. I like Francis as a female name a lot. That's one of my favorite names. I was the youngest child, and I think by the time it was around my confirmation age, my parents just didn't really care anymore. I was baptized Catholic because my grandma was Irish Catholic, and I think she would have really... I think she wanted me to be baptized, but I've never done anything Catholic. I grew up going to like a Protestant church, but by saying going to church, I literally just like... We went sometimes, And then one of my dad's patients stalked him, and he found out what church we go to, so we stopped going to church. just girly things. But I actually never liked church, so I was happy to not go. Just girly things. Wah. I'm scared. Oh god, they're behind! The call is coming from inside the house. My confirmation name is Patrick, because my parents told me it's naming it. Patrick is a good name. Wait, what's gonna send Haley into an astral projection? I need to know. No! Who did that? Christina. Christina Teresa. How could you? You spilled red lipstick in my red Valentino bag? My white Valentino bag? Red lipstick? I need to relax. That's what I need to do. Preferably. I can't believe how sunny it is outside right now. It was really rainy this morning. Oh god, retreat! I saw someone! Retreat. Retreat! Who's... Christina! I'm starting to think Christina doesn't like me. That was personal. That special was for nothing besides killing me. Christina literally just wanted to kill me in that moment. Oh, what the... No, I'm not going to cry. Why would you ask such a thing? If I streamed all my sound redemptions would be vines, that would be a good idea. Haley, what if you do stream? Yo, what if Haley streams? We would all watch them. What's your dish then? Goat Anne. Okay, that time I just wasn't... I'm getting absolutely my butt kicked. My butt is getting kicked by people who I thought were my friends. Can you believe it? Christina, get wrecked. Christina Teresa, who was that? This is a horror movie. Who was winding up to smack me with that splat roller at the last... Kirsty! Kirsty was... I don't know if everyone saw that frame, but that was terrifying. Changing my name to Goat Anne. That was so scary. Tay, hello, my middle name is Anne, which is so basic, and my parents named my sister and I the most popular names at the time. You know, I like the name Tay, though. Alright, is everyone still good to continue? Let me catch up. Wait, what did Trev say? Goat, did you know his full name is Charles Entertainment Cheese? Wait, who? I think they were choosing Naomi as a meme. I had a crush on a boy growing up called Francis. It's like a saint's name that you choose for yourself. Yeah. Okay, so it is a saint's name. Okay, so there is like a saint. Is saint for females as well? I don't actually know. But also if I forgot homework, I could just say I was praying so hard that I forgot. At a Catholic school? I don't know if anyone has mentioned it, but the stream looks way better. Tor, thank you for mentioning it. I actually do appreciate that. And thank you for telling me about it last stream. Has there been like any pixeling that you noticed? Thank you for telling me. Saints is general neutral? Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Chuck E. Cheese is a full name. Get out of here. Chuck Entertainment Cheese. Is that really true though? I would believe that. I remember one time I went to a Chuck E. Cheese when I was like 6, and I went with my babysitter when like my parents were out of town for vacation or something. And it was so traumatizing. I went on one of those play thingies. I was about to go down a slide tube, and this random boy came up to me. He crawled up next to me. He grabbed my hair at the scalp, pulled my hair, and said, "I'm going down the slide before you." And I was so scared because I didn't even... My parents weren't even there. It was just like my babysitter. So like obviously I was crying, but like I didn't want to cry to my babysitter because I don't think I obviously just wanted my parents at the time. It was really upsetting. What the heck is that noise? Did somebody bring us sody pops? Give me the sody pops. What does it do for us? I don't know what that does, but I want the sody pops. Okay, we play a little bit of lock and load, you know what I mean? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get out of here with your bombs. Where are these people? We have more sody pops already. I'm still drinking my last sody pop. You know? Oh, I always think these colors together, the yellow and the purple, look like a PB&J. That's my personal opinion. Professional, you could say. Professional opinion, this looks like peanut butter and jelly. And now I want one. Maybe that's their whole gimmick. Do you think they're partnered with PB&J? Use discount code SPLATOON? Oh, a wipeout. That's what we like to see, friends. That is what we like to see. I am very focused. Couldn't even be more focused if I tried. Oh my god, more sody pops? Who has these? I don't even know what those do actually. But I think this is making me faster perhaps? Maybe it's different each time. What's that? Did they just coordinate an attack? Nicole, welcome in. How are you today? It's good to see you. I think they just coordinated an attack because all of a sudden I looked around and there were 5 million people surrounding me. There's not even 5 million people on that team, so I think they're hacking. I'm not sure, but like I'm pretty sure Kirsty, Goat, who else is that? Who is that? Wipeout, Quinn, they're hacking. I'm like almost positive. You saw it here first. Kirsty's hacking. Why is Sody Pop sending me? What's happening? I love when I can't even tell where people are coming from. That was terrifying. Reyes, welcome in. Splatoon 3 backed by the big peanut butter. Emmy hackers win. No, you're hacking just like enough so that it's not suspicious, so that you win sometimes, you know? I mean, I'm crying at your stream of consciousness just pouring out. Thank you, Haley. I literally am just like no filter while I'm playing this game. At the scalp, yeah. That's some anger? Yeah, it was awful. I was the boy that grabbed your scalp and told you I was going down the slide. You were the girl whose scalp I grabbed. You were crying. It felt like we had a real connection. What does the Sody Pop do? So I guess it has different boosts for each time. Yeah, that was a GG. GG. Anyone thirsty? I was the one with the Sody Pops. Thank you for supplying us. Christina was Matrix dodging my attacks. Wait, was Christina using dualies? I've gotten my ass handed to me every game. Are we still good to continue some customs? Also, Reyes, I hope you're doing well. And Nicole, I'm glad that you're doing good. Booney, welcome in. How are you, Booney? It's so good to see you. Oh, you're using the arrow sprayer? So are you... Can you dodge with that? And Booney, thank you for the host. I appreciate you. And Trev, thank you for hosting as well. Thank you. Makes it so much more impressive. Splat. We splat. We splat. So that we can splat even more. I was trying to think of something inspirational to say there. I did. So my going live tweet today was, would you rather never splat again or splat so much that it loses its meaning? Because I was watching TikTok today and I saw one that was like, would you rather slay every day or never slay again or slay every day so much that it loses meaning? And I'm like, if that was about Splatoon, definitely splat every day. Splat every day. You don't think I will? Oh no, who's that? No, get me out of there. Sad. We splat, and we slay. What would be the combination word? Slat? Is that a word already? Oh no. Sad. Can I join next game? Yeah. Wait, is it not even right now? Honestly, Arthur, you can join even if it's not even. I don't mind that much. I don't think people mind too much when we lose and stuff. But Arthur, definitely join. Anyone's welcome to join. And let me know if you added me or something. What's going on? Oh my god. I slay tune every day. I'm just a slafoon. That's what I made my little note. Like, you know when you're walking in... What the heck? You know when you're walking in the square and you can see people's little notes? Now what's that? Yo, I am getting wrecked this round. I'm getting wrecked. I'm losing. Splay. Splay is a good one. I fear I will die. Immediately. Who's that? Christina Teresa. Would you rather only be able to fart within an earshot of an attractive stranger or have to use the word colloquially? I can't pronounce that word easily. Incorrectly in a sentence once per the conversation. Wait, once per conversation? That's a lot. Oh no, Christina and I keep killing each other. We have to stop meeting like this. I don't know what's going on. I'm scared. Is anyone else scared? Oh no. They're coming for me, y'all. They're coming. Oh no, I don't even know where that happened from. Oh, there. Where can I find my launcher? Oh my god, I'm trying to say the answer while asking your question. The locker is right next to the launcher. I'll show you where after this game. I actually disagree. I think you're slaying this round. Well, unfortunately, Booney, I don't know if that's accurate. Colloquially, incorrectly in a sentence once per conversation. The first one. I don't care about farting in front of attractive people. Why not both? Tendo, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Wow, the sun is really coming in. Some stipulations, you still have to fart as often, so if you really need a fart, you would have to go out and find an attractive stranger. Oh, that would actually be really hard. What defines a conversation? Maybe that one then. Booney, enjoy your lurk. Yay, Arthur's joined. Alright, Quinn, thank you for playing. I appreciate you. I think you slayed. I actually didn't even see who won that one. I don't think I won. Cody, thank you for the Tamagotchi redemption. Nicole, this is the room that the lockers are in. Before you unlock it, it's like it looks like it's a wall, but that's where it is. Let me do the Tamagotchi redemption. Thank you for redeeming it. Here he is, our golden boy. Tor, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. You can kind of see him. You can mostly just see a glare. But he's still alive. And maybe one of these days, I'll maybe care for him. Okay, we have 3 on each. Quinn, thank you for playing again. I appreciate you. It was a lot of fun. I feel like the solo missions of Splat 3 are much easier than Splat 2, especially the Octo expansion. I didn't play much of that. But I remember like trying it, and I think I got frustrated with it pretty easily. So maybe that's why I didn't play much of the story mode for Splatoon 2. Yeah, Nicole, it's actually kind of sneaky. Like it looks like that. Yeah, it looks like the grayed out wall before you unlock it. So I had no idea how to find lockers either. I don't have to save the game. Right. Yeah, you can just close it. That Tamagotchi shell is so cute, isn't it? I have a pink sparkly one. Do you reset it often, or do you use it often? Do people from school ever recognize you from your streams? No. I actually, so since I'm like older than most college students, I wouldn't really say I have like friends. Like I have like a couple people that like when I'm in classes with them, we'll talk about our professors and our homework, and like we're in a club together for educators. But I wouldn't really say I like have friends at school, and I feel like that sounds sad, but it's mainly because I'm like 7 years older than most of them. But one of my classmates told me that my TikTok showed up on her For You page, and I think it does that because we're like local to each other. I think they realized that. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I had to choose teams. I was like, what are we waiting for? Is Tamagotchi cheering you on? And also, how much are you paying it to do that? Of course he's cheering me on. He loves me. Not the aw. I have many. I don't have many friends. Okay, this is making it sound sad. I'm not a person that likes to have a lot of friends. I have a few close friends. That's what I have. But I don't really hang out with people from school because like I think we get along, but sometimes there's just like moments where I'm like, oh my god, you guys are 20. But they're all really cool. It's just like, I feel like it would be weird. Like, I don't mind going out to eat with them sometimes, but I feel like it would still be weird to hang out with them to a degree. What the heck is that? You thought? Oh. Christina thought, and she was right. Unfortunately, I thought she was wrong at first. I like having so few friends because I am my own best friend and I'd rather hang out with myself. Honestly, Booney, I'm like so introverted, I feel that. Who is that? Christina just loves her special. Christina said, it's my world, we're all just living in it. It's my special, you're all just welcome to experience it. What the heck? What the heck is going on? Come on, let me kill one person. One of my friends. I don't have the energy for many friends. Yeah, exactly. Because it is like, I try to be a good friend too. So like the friends that I do have, I'm like always like responding to their texts and stuff too. And like, not that that's like a hard thing to do, but for a lot of people, a lot of friends, that would be a lot to do. Oh, I miss the Sody Pop. I don't even know where people are right now. There's someone. Who was that? Kirsty. Get splatted by my special. Get absolutely splatted. Christina and I killed each other. Friendship is hard, yeah. I mean, friendships definitely like involve a lot of maintenance and stuff. I do really like my high school friends because I have a couple like best friends from high school, and we don't talk that much, but whenever we're in each other's like city or something, it's always like we just pick up, and like nobody cares how long we haven't talked to each other, because like we all understand what's going on. Oh, that was wild. That was wild there. I think we all got wiped out. Or was it only one team? It felt like we all got wiped out. I'm scared! Look at that! Look at Arthur! I can't see a thing! All I see is paint. Christina and I killed each other. Friendship is hard. I'm an intense friend and end up overwhelming people. I feel like I used to maybe be like that. But maybe not recent. Aw, it didn't let me do my special. Responding to people is hard when like 8 people want to respond, so then I go silent because I am overwhelmed. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people feel that way. I was on a walk in my neighborhood over the weekend and I could see one of my neighbors has a stream set up. I have no idea how to find her stream because I can't just knock on her door and ask to see her stream. That would be psychotic. Imagine if you do find her though. That would be so funny. I'm struggling so much to make friends this year in my new class because my issue is I love alone time, but I crave a big friendship group. I can understand that. I think making friends is really hard as an adult. Like, really hard. The friends I have now are I made all from like yoga, and like luckily yoga is always like a good community thing, but if I didn't have yoga I would have no idea how to make friends because it's not really from school for me. Like maybe I would try harder to make friends from school, but like again, like it's kind of weird, like not that I'm like a big drinker, but some of my friends aren't even drinking age at school. So it's like, oh, you want to like go to a restaurant and get a drink, and it's like they wouldn't be able to, you know? I'm an intense friend and end up overwhelming people. Oh, right, I just read that one. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, like communication is hard. Making friends is hard. I can do one more? Okay, cool. I'm certainly much better about it than I used to be. I've made so much progress on myself in these past 5 years. That's awesome, Vishna. I feel like I used to be a little bit of an overwhelming friend because when I was little, like in middle school, I would always be on AAM, and I felt like I always expected people to like want to communicate constantly like I do. And I think that just overwhelmed people. But I didn't like understand it at the time. But yeah. Wah! Get wrecked. Christina. Christina Teresa. Get wrecked. I feel like it is something that you just learn though. And also like sometimes you just make friends that like do like communicate the same way as you. And again, like it's nice having friends like I feel like for a lot of people it's like high school friends where you don't need to communicate as often to stay in touch. Where does this person keep going? What is going on there? I felt like I was doing nothing. I'm honestly content with my closest friends being online, but it does get a little lonely when the closest thing to hanging out with them is a FaceTime. Yeah, I can definitely relate to that. Like, even though I do have like a couple friends that I love hanging out with in person, like I would definitely consider a lot of my what was that? Closest friends to be online. And it is hard, like especially because I've met a few people, like Tina and Nina. When I met them, and most recently Haley, it's like, oh, and now I have to go home. Like, we hung out, and it's like, oh, now we can't hang out again next week, you know? That's the hard part about having online friends. It's just like, when you're like, oh, it's hard to hang out. Who the heck is that? Is that Arthur? Arthur. I think that's Arthur. Yeah. I recognize that hair anywhere. I was so sad leaving. I know it was really sad. Me, Kristen, and Haley were just like sitting in this park, and it was just like, well, guess we gotta go. And that's how it was with us and Nina and Tina too. We were sitting in Harvard, a Harvard building, and it was just like, well, guess we gotta go. Very sad. Just makes me want to move to like some farm. Acreage. We need a lot of acreage. And then we can just all live on a farm together. What could go wrong? What the heck is that? Who's that? Wah! Somebody just saved my butt. Who's that? Get out of here. Oh, that was stressful. Yeah, let's all start a commune, exactly. I didn't want to leave after meeting you three. I know, it made me sad. Me too, Nina. Imagine we could easily hang out with Twitch friends. We would be too powerful. Exactly. I think we honestly would be too powerful. We would all be like too happy all the time. I'm still salty. My hair looked dumb. Haley, it looked great. Your hair looked great. It's not a cult. Oh, I thought it was a cult. Yeah, Haley is plenty cool. Yeah, that was close. Look at that. 40.5 to 41.2. Kevin, where was the hard carry? Kevin was eating probably. Little Lakill, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? Twitch neighborhood. Oh my god, get this. We could have a hype house, but instead it's just Twitch people. I was so convinced we lost. Closest game of the day. Yeah, that was. It is a cult, but we can't just tell them that. Well, some people want to join cults. So what if we tell the people who want to join cults that it's a cult? All right, we have 5 people. Would anyone want to join, or should we do... We could also do a different zone, too. There's also tower control. The Pog House? Yes, Cody. Yes. For tax purposes, it's an anime club. Can we write off anime club on taxes? Like 18-year-old together with 25 is just weird. Wait, are you talking about friends? Yeah, in college, all ages. Oh, yeah. Being mixed is kind of weird. Yeah, exactly. Like, right now, my partner in my math class is like, I don't know how old he is, but he seems pretty young. I'm gonna make a custom battle if there's 4 of us. I'll hop off. Okay. No problem. We could also swap out sometime, too. I'll close this room, and then we can actually play against other people, which will be fun because then we'll be all angry at the same people, you know what I mean? What should we do? There's splat zones. I feel kind of nervous. Oh, wait. I don't think everyone can do ranked anyways. So I'll make a room for Turf War. Flunky, welcome in. How are you? No, Kevin, you can hop back in the crab because now we're going to play against other people. You know? 8 versus 8? Can you imagine if there was no cap on customs in Splatoon? And we could do like 50 versus 50 potentially? That would be great. Where's even... Oh, the light's coming from that one. The sun needs to set. It's getting in my eyes. Yeah, but I think my partner in my math class, I don't know how old he is, but he seems like pretty younger than me. And it's just interesting. I have no problem with Gen Z, but something I do think is funny at my college is how all Gen Z people are very into Crocs and they wear them all the time. Like, I love my Crocs and I wear them around the house, like as slippers. But Gen Z loves wearing Crocs, especially tie-dye Crocs. I think that's like what's in now. And I just think it's funny because it's like, that was popular when I was 10. And I'm like, those kids must have been like 5 or younger when I was 10, which is really weird to think about. I do love my Crocs, and I am in fact a Gen Z. Crocs with socks? See, Crocs I do like, but it's like the last time I wore them... Oh, what the heck? I'll try again and make another room. Let's see. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. How have the servers been for everyone today? Because I haven't played, and then the only time I watched someone play today was when I was watching Panda, and her games dropped out a lot. As a Gen Z, I do not like Crocs. Really? I think they're ugly. Like, they are ugly, but I still like them, you know? Another day of football, but no goals? Oh no! How are you? I'm doing pretty good. It's fun to play some Splatoon. I'm having a good time. I had a project partner that was 21, I think, and she was super cool, but also instead of laughing, she would always only ever say, "I'm dead," and I had trouble dealing with that. I'm a funny guy, and laughter is basically my love language. Yeah, that's true. That's like, when I first joined TikTok, they were like, okay, Okay, but why do millennials use the laughing emoji instead of the skull emoji? Like to show that you're dead? And I'm like, just let me use my emojis. I don't tend to use laughing emojis, but sometimes they're appropriate. Oh, you never had Crocs, Quinn? I'm Gen Z and I never had Crocs? Oh, interesting. Maybe it's like a my school thing. They're so ugly they work. Exactly. Crocs slay. Space Cadet, welcome in.
Paint me like your French splits.
Oh, heck yeah. Thank you so much for resubbing for 6 months. How are you doing today? It's so good to see you. I'll try to... This is my paint of you. It looks like you so far, don't you think? You'll have to... Sometimes you have to take a step back to like really see the full image. But yeah, I think it looks like you so far. It's this whole map. Oh, I'm gonna get wrecked. I'm scared. Hopefully I'll be carried. All my friends carry me. What the heck was that? Oh my god! He's right next to me! Okay, I got someone. I got 2 people, apparently. That's nice. That's cool that it locks automatically. What you doing over there? Oh, hello. Nice. Nice job. Nice job, Kevin. Kevin with the splatting. Oh man, these people don't even know. They're gonna wish they never woke up today. Am I right? Oh god, why did I walk over here? I'm scared. I'm too scared to be here. Hello there. The likeness is stunning. Yeah, I'm glad that you like it. I hope you're having a good Monday. Is stream lagging? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, Booney, it's good for you. Oh my god, what the heck is that thing? Doesn't matter, I got him. I splatted them. Doesn't matter. That guy's up there with a sniper. What did we say when Alana had a sniper? We said sniper, no sniping. Am I right or am I right? Snipers don't get to snipe, only get to die. Please tell me it's gonna kill him. Oh, it didn't. Flunky, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Oh, Cody, thank you for letting me know, though. Like, if y'all ever experience stream problems, I definitely want to be aware if it's on my end. I was told by a girl once that she didn't think I liked her because I never used emojis. I remember when I was in middle school, somebody always thought I was being mean when I was joking because of, like, something similar. I would never put smiley faces. I think that was it. No offense, but that person is like kind of bad at sniping. But it doesn't matter because they're not our friends. So I can be a little mean to them. Although I actually couldn't even be mean when we were playing customs because everyone that we're playing with is good. Oh, I'm scared. I died, but I think we won. Emmy, you jinxed us. No, we won, right? Don't say that. Don't say that. I think we won. Crocs are pog when my chronic pain flares up and can't bend to tie shoelaces. That's actually a really good point, Fledby. I recently saw that Skechers made a sneaker that you can slip on that's kind of similar for like accessibility reasons. I try to pepper in emojis now, but I still feel weird about it. You can be mean to me when I play. Kirsty. Okay, maybe. It depends. Yeah, GG. We won, right? Yeah, we did win. Nice. Go us. I do like the crab now. Now that Kevin's crab super is on my side, I like the crab. It's a good vibe. Anyway, text is a nightmare form of communication and I hate it. I agree. I agree because, like, there are some things that, like, you just can't communicate that clearly over text. It's really upsetting. And everyone will, like, interpret text and written speech in different ways. That's what I think is like interesting about streaming now that I think about it, because I feel like I usually interpret what y'all are saying in the right way, at least in the right tone, you know? I have that issue, except people think I'm being fake nice because I use too many exclamation points and smiley faces. I don't think there's any winning. That's upsetting, Cody. I think it depends on who is texting. You know what I really love about the boomer generation is their love for ellipsis. I think that's how it's pronounced, the ... Like, whenever you're texting a boomer, just, like, expect a lot of ... Like, for no reason. Like, literally just, like, hope you're doing well, Emmy. ... Can't wait to see you and your family again. ... You know, that's how they are. The boomers. Why is someone on a crab up there? It's terrifying. It's actually so scary. Let me get up here. Everything... Okay. Good thing nobody's watching me right now. Good thing I don't stream this game. For however many people to see. Good thing I've never even considered to stream this game, because it could be potentially a bit embarrassing. Grandma died. Oh my god, that's like when boomers confuse LOL to mean lots of love. Grandma died. I heard that your grandma died. LOL. Oh, I didn't even know there was someone there. That tiny scream. I'm trying hard to not scream enough to worry anyone in my house. No, what did I just spawn into? That was terrifying. Now what? Alright, this seems to be a more even match today. Emmy, how are you? ... How are your dogs? ... Are they still adorable? ... I love how Pup Time is like, oh, you want dogs? Yeah. Yeah, we have adorable dogs here. You want cats? I can provide cats. You know what? I can even provide pizza if you type pizza to me. Pup Time is an amazing bot. Like, we needed Pup Time. Where was Pup Time when I was streaming to 3 people? You know what I mean? When I needed a little lift me up. Okay, what's rude? Good. Get wrecked, you noob. You noob, you absolute noob. Me trying to climb up the tower while calling someone else a noob. I hate moments like these when you have to walk without any paint. I'm in their home. I'm in their home, y'all. They have no idea. They have no idea that I'm here right now. I'm in their home base, and they don't even know. This is embarrassing for them. I'm all the way at their spawn. They let me get that far. Pog. I still think Buttspot is the best bot. What's Buttspot? So glad you're streaming. You've infiltrated. I really could. Pinata can leave? Oh my god, who? Wait, what? Wait a minute. That's not my team. That's... Hold on, what was the score for that? Because now I feel bad that I was in their home and y'all were probably fighting for your lives over there. 45 to 47? Y'all, I'm sorry. I was just having too fun in their base, I guess. Too much fun. They got all of the center. Aw. See, I actually... It's hard. I feel like I do that sometimes. Like, when I get into their base and I paint it, I'm like, yes, this is good. But then when you think about it, it probably doesn't make much sense to do that because when they're respawning so much, it'd be really quick for them to repaint that. So maybe I should just stick to the middle. The camping of the middle, is that what was going on? I was lucky to avoid that. Happy birthday, ... Hope it's a good one. One of my professors loved ellipsis, and like, it sounded so ominous all the time. Like, whenever she would be like, great paper, ... I loved your thoughts, ... It just seemed so, like, dreamy. Seemed like I made her in a dreamy mood. She was in a dreamy mood when she was reading them. Perhaps. I'm scared. What the heck is that? Why was somebody Spider-Man? Did y'all see that? What is that? He's literally Spider-Man. Like, I don't know what's going on with this fella. Why am I turning Australian or like trying to be Australian? That was hard. Enjoy your dinner, dot dot dot. Stay safe. Yeah, stay safe, dot 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 is the most ominous. Like, what do you know that I don't know? Now tell me why I just spawned in the middle of that. Also, we're watermelon colors. That's kind of nice. Let me up. Look at Arthur go. Arthur's genuinely cracked in this game. Oh god, I need ink. I need ink. I'm parched. See you soon. Dot dot dot. What do you know? What do you mean you'll see me soon? Whoever's whoa. What was that chaos that I just spawned into? Whoever paints our base, I'm very grateful for you because you do a really, really good job. And okay, I need to not do that anymore. I'm not gonna spawn into the middle. It would save time, but I'm just gonna swing there because it seems like there's some chaos going on in there. Yeah, that's a lot. Stinky people. Stinky people. No. Wipe out. More like I'm sad. What in the hey now? More like anyone else in pain. I hate that man. I don't know if it's a man, so that's my bad. But whoever is holding the sniper, your mom's a hobby horse. Okay? So let's mark that down. All right, me and Christina against the world. Against the world of... Get away from me! You stinky. You stinky. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Next time you bring your sniper, think about me. What the heck is that? Yeah, I'm sorry. I said next time you think about bringing a sniper, think about me. Am I the drama? What on earth is a hobby horse? A hobby horse is a Shakespearean insult for a woman who gets around. Wipeout, more like, lately things have been a bit rough, but I appreciate you asking. That's like when you're at a concert or a show or something and everyone's like, how's everyone doing tonight? And it's like, you know, things have been actually a little bit rough lately. A horse who's learning how to paint. Exactly. Exactly. I love how I put on the stream to have something in the background while I get everything ready for college tomorrow, and I've been sat here typing sentences with ellipses for like 10 minutes. That is your work, isn't it, Cody? Cody plus Cody, Spider-Man meme. That special is the one you get with the roller, and I hate it. Oh. What does it do? Is it like literally just Spider-Man? And you can fly around? Is it just to like avoid things? How were the cookies I sent you? Dot dot dot. Taste any different than last time? Dot dot dot. Question mark. Glad you're enjoying your game. Dot dot dot. Always happy to help. Yep. A hobby horse is a stick with a horse head on the end that children pretend to ride around. Did y'all see that they have hobby horse? Aw, heck. Did y'all see that they have hobby horse championships, I think it's called? I don't know if everyone has seen it. Yeah, Kevin, you are up late. I hate the communication problems so much. It's not super frequent, but it's just enough to annoy me. Ellipses are so dramatic. They really are. And ominous and dreamy. Yes, the hobby horse competitions in Sweden. I saw a TikTok about it the other day. I'm the hobby horse champion? You know what? I believe that. But can you do all the sick jumps that they can do? I was actually super into a hobby horse, or so I thought I was when I was a kid. And then we had like a neighborhood party when I was like 10, and we went to somebody's house, and we go into the basement, and the whole basement is just rigged with like hobby horse obstacles. Like, you know how horses have those jumps that they jump over and stuff like that? This girl had this in her basement, and she was my age, and she was like, do you want to see me be a horse? And I was like, sure. And then she like jumped around on the obstacles for so long. I didn't even know what to do. I was like, I didn't even know you could do that. Your parents bought all this for you? My parents didn't buy that for me. Like, I thought I was into hobby horsing at the time. I don't like that. I don't like when people try to, like, paint the other color. What the heck is that bucket? It's the bucket people. These people have a bucket, y'all. Oh, that's not a bucket. I still hate the bucket people. Help, ... I've fallen and I can't ... get up. Oh, I kind of like these colors together, though. Okay, that person, like, you're not gonna be able to do much from up there, y'all. You gotta come down at some point, you cowards. Oh, not me saying that, I'm dying. I can do all the tricks in the book, can you? Vishnu, sometimes you scare me in a good way. I'm a proud horse girl. I know too much about this. Do you know anyone who, like, does the championships? I'm actually scared of horses. Hey guys. Oh god, they're on both sides. I hate them. Is that justified to say that I hate the people on the other team? Can you hate someone you've never met? It's like that question, like, can you love someone you've never met? But can you hate someone you've never met? I'm gonna cry. Yeah, we do love... we don't hate you, ... Do you want to see me be a horse? Things you don't... You're on a first date. Good thing it wasn't a date. That would have been scary. Okay, I feel like I'm not doing my team. Oh no, a wipeout. Okay, this color kind of looks like Rugrats boogers. Am I right? Am I right, friends? Somebody got him. Oh, I got him. I don't know how. He, like, died after me. Y'all, this is too close of a game. I need to hide now? Please don't hide. Okay, well. You live and you learn, and sometimes you splat. It's a splat, eat splat world out there. It's a splat or get splatted. You either... Why do I just keep saying the same thing over and over again? You either... I'm just trying to improve my joke. You either splat or you get splatted. That's just the world we live in, friends. 2022, y'all. I think we actually got it there in the last moments, maybe. Yeah, it's very Rugratty. I was about to say I like that color. I like it too, but it is kind of gross. Y'all, what? That was a close game. What the heck is that weapon? Oh, that's the bucket. So somebody did have a bucket. Yeah, that was a rough one, yeah. That was hard. That was a difficult one. Speaking of Rugrats, I was thinking about the Rugrats movie today, the one where they go to Paris, and I was thinking about the iconic line, I see London, I see France, I see Coco's underpants, and how that had me in a chokehold, like when I was a kid. What? I'm gonna close the blind of the light that's coming in because it's really annoying me. Oh god. Okay, I'm here. Why am I laughing so hard at that one? I see London, I see France, I see Coco's underpants. That one? That was just such a good line. And I remember saying it all the time. I'm sorry, did I see that someone on the opposite team is named Lesbian? Is that allowed? I thought we were playing on American servers. So I thought they were American. But that's a Vine reference for all my Gen Z friends. That's a Vine. Vine was an app a while ago in the early 2000s. Late 2000s, I mean. 2010s, you could say. Yes, you did, Kirsty. I was thinking about you when I just said it. Lesbian? I thought you were American. Oh. I thought you were American. I'm glad we all know that. No context, just choose a color for me between purple and pink. Choose purple. Purple. I choose purple. Oh my god, I was killed by lesbian. I'm still confused. I wonder if that name is allowed. Because I see nothing wrong with it, but I feel like a lot of kids' games ban those kind of words. Wish to be killed by lesbian. Why do I keep spawning in here? It feels like a not good idea. Look at Kevin go! It's Kevin and the crabs. Kevin and the crab. How did they get up there? I'm going to die! I'm going to die! See, the thing about my ink brush is that it doesn't have range. So when it's like that, if somebody is above me, I'm like likely donezo. What the heck was that? Great. I literally just keep getting killed by lesbian. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, maybe they did it with an eye? That's a good point. Okay, I killed somebody. I don't think I... Was that lesbian again? No, it wasn't. It was just Q. On multiverses, I had to choose a more family-friendly name, so I went... Not the fuck... Y'all, this game is hard. I remember Splatoon 2. The thing about Splatoon 2 is that I would nearly always win because I think the majority demographic of that game was kids. Like most of the time. You could tell when you were playing against people who like were your age. But I feel like most of the time it was kids. And it was like noticeable if you were playing against an adult. This game, Splatoon 3, is hard because like everyone's playing. Q welcome in. Thank you for the follow. And thank you for the hydrate, I appreciate it. What the guy? You're librarian? That's cool. I like books too. I feel like kids are better at shooters. That's true. Somebody said, I forget who it was, on Friday when we were playing this on stream, somebody said that if there was voice chat in the game, it would just sound like Call of Duty lobbies, and I thought that was so funny. I don't think being killed by a lesbian would be so bad. True. A lot of games are banning Bish. Oh, that makes sense, actually. I love getting roasted by 12-year-olds in Valorant. True. And I love roasting the 12-year-olds. Y'all, I'm sorry to my team for letting you all down. I feel like I'm just... no think. Did you know that if you hold down ZR? Oh yeah, I did know that. I always forget about that, though. Let's see how much paint that uses compared to others. I don't know. A new guy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? Does it make sense to ban me? Yes. I'm sure. Sterling, welcome in. Thank you for lurking. How are you doing today? I always forget about that, Kevin. Maybe I should try that more. I don't know in what situations, though. Like Fortnite against a preteen? Forget about it. Exactly. That's how this feels right now. It's so sweaty. Also, when I was playing with Tina yesterday, she pointed out that whenever we start the game, what if I just run there like this? Hello, I'm here. She pointed out that, oh god. Whenever we spawn into the game, you're on an espresso machine. And I never noticed that before. Chat is nice today, but Emmy is mean? That's not true. I was nice to you earlier. I almost accidentally said I was mean to you earlier. That's just not true. I'm always nice. Except when I'm not. I'm scared. I'm like in a very dangerous place right now. Okay. Oh god. I don't like them. Have they considered that? Have they thought about my feelings? Sage, thank you for the follow. Min, how's it going? Not doing too bad? That's good to hear, Sterling. At first glance, I thought you said not doing too good, and I was scared. What that? What is that? Sniper no sniping. We put those snipers down. Downtown. Those people, I don't even know what weapon that is. Oh, that's the hero one. That's the hero weapon that Alana has. Maybe I should finish story mode at some point, and then I'll be cracked. Then one day I'll be cracked. Espresso machines, I thought they were paint buckets. I thought so too, but next time we start a game, I'll have to remember to point it out. There's literally like a part that has... Oh no, I thought that was him. I thought I was hitting him. Next time we spawn in, I'll have to show it because I think it is an espresso machine because it looks like a part that has like a spout stuff. Time for me to leave my desk and act like I got anything done today. Trev, what do you do for work? I don't remember if I've asked you before. Guys, I don't like it here. I don't like it here. Oh, Arthur, no problem. I didn't even realize that we're playing with a random. Maybe that's why we're not doing as well. We don't have Arthur to carry. We're playing with La Prieta. I'm an art director? That's right. I think I did know that. Guys, I'm not doing well. I don't like this game. Okay, I got the sniper. I hate that person. What the heck? Don't do that to me. Yeah, that is really cool. Okay, we unfortunately lost really bad. Oh, awesome, new guy. Welcome in. It's good to have you here. Thank you for coming here from YouTube. I just finished Arcane last week. It was such a good season. I can't wait for the next one. And then I just saw you in my recommended? No way. That's wild. I know that happened to Alana too. I wonder how that works. Maybe from my links, but like that's weird. Travis Madman from the show Madman. I'll be super nice in DMs, but then in public my brain is like, well, you gotta jokingly be really mean to your friend or else everyone will suspect that you value them. Oh, I think it said someone was joining. Okay, so Arthur's here now. Let's go. Yeah, Christina, for sure. Step out if you need to. Haley, thank you for putting that command in. I appreciate you. Oh my god, why is this game so sweaty? Bishna, I relate. Sometimes with certain friends too, it's hard to be nice to like certain friends that you've known like your whole life when you like just grew up teasing each other and stuff like that. That can be difficult. Look, they're espresso machines, right? Like there's like a temperature control on them. When Emmy appreciates me, do you mean all the time, Haley? Haley, do you use the nape hails? Or is that just like a Nintendo Switch thing? And look at me, I immediately forgot I could run this way. We killed each other, but at least I killed them. That was actually kind of silly of me to like go in like that. The more my friends and I roast each other, the closer we are. I agree, but also sometimes it can get difficult when like people immediately go into a friendship roasting. Because then it's like, what are you doing? We're not that close yet. How did they get over there? Yeah, leave. You're not wanted here. Have you considered that? Have you? I don't think I got anyone with that. Okay, Kevin's rolling around in his crab. Oh no, is that? Where was that? Is that nice? Oh! No, no. They were from both sides. Could they be paint mixing machines? Wait, could they? That's a good question. I don't know anything about paint mixing machines, but they have a temperature thing on it, so I don't know if that's like a paint thing. If y'all know. Hello there. Why am I so silly? We don't call people stupid, but why am I being silly? I'm just being a silly Willy. What time is it? Did my ADHD medicine wear off? Yeah. I think that's what it is. That's so funny. I'm like, why aren't I thinking right now? Why no use brain right now? Come on, come here, come back here. You won't. You won't. Get absolutely wrecked. Why do you keep running away? Oh. Holly! Holly, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Oh my god, Holly. How's it going? How is your stream? You're in for some chaos here. But welcome in. How's it going? It's good to see y'all. If y'all are new here, my name is Emmy. I use she, her pronouns. We're playing Splatoon 3. It's a game for the Nintendo Switch that just came out on Friday. And I played a lot of Splatoon 2. Sorry. I played a lot of Splatoon 2, so I was very excited for this game. And the games are really sweaty, but I've been loving it. But yeah, the game's about to end, and then I can properly greet y'all. Thank you so much for the raid. Zanny V, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. And Godbean Killua, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And yeah, Holly, how was your stream? You were playing Twilight Princess. How are you liking it? I love that you've been playing so many Zelda games. Also, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Is it Sristikena? Let me know. Let me know if you prefer another name too. But thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, Twilight Princess. I've never played Twilight Princess, but I hear so many good things about it. But yeah, welcome in. And Internet, welcome in. Holly, how was your stream? And 8-Bit Wit, hello. Welcome in. Sapphire, hello. Is it Glam? Welcome in. It do be a raid? I believe it is a raid. Yeah, everyone act normal. Wait, this game just came out on Friday? I feel like it's been weeks. Yeah, it just came out on Friday. It does feel like it's been weeks because everyone is so freaking good at it. But yeah, Raiders, we're playing some Splatoon 3. Again, my name is Emmy. Holly, if you need to go get some food, I know it's like getting late for y'all too, I think. But Holly, I also see you awake at like 10 p.m. my time. So I don't know what time you sleep. But if you need to eat, if you need to sleep, I definitely understand. We're just playing a lot of Splatoon. If you don't know what Splatoon is, it's a Nintendo game. The first Splatoon came out for the Wii U. The second one came out for the Nintendo Switch in 2017. And now this third one just came out in on Friday. And basically we're playing this mode called Turf War, where there's 4 people on each team, and you each get a different color of paint, and your goal is to cover the most of the map with your paint. And in doing so, you have to like splat, aka kill other players on the opposite team. And yeah, it's unfortunately very sweaty. The games have always been so close, but right now I'm playing with a few friends, community members, right now too. So it's been fun because I've been getting carried, I think. But wait, welcome in. How are you? Who pooped their pants? I nearly did. Not you outing me. I'm sorry. New guy, thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming over from YouTube again. Y'all, actually, Holly is another great reactor on YouTube. And of course, great streamer. Seriously, if y'all don't know Holly, we've rated her a couple times. She's also on Star Fragments. She's great. She's so sweet. I feel like going to her streams are literally just like going to get a hug from a friend. and she's just literally so kind and funny. And she does anime reactions on YouTube. Games have been so sweaty, right, Bumbly? It's like, I feel like I'm mostly losing. It's probably closer to like 50%, but those losses feel bad. And I'm like trying out a new weapon, so... so it's just like not good. I think I do like this new weapon though, because aiming with the dualies is difficult for me. Hear me out. What if you got wrecked? You know? Oh, okay, I got wrecked. That's okay. You either get wrecked or you wreck, you know? Yeah, Holly, of course. And again, if y'all are coming in with the raid and you gotta hop out for any reason at all, please take care of yourself. It's definitely the #1 priority. I'll be here. Honestly, stream has just been like a stream of conscious, literally, right now, because I feel like I've just been talking about whatever pops into my head while I'm playing this paint game. This silly little paint game. But yeah. Thank you for the raid again, Holly. I really appreciate you. It means a lot that you brought the community over to me. I feel like we got this one in the bag. Get wrecked. Okay, let me catch up. I thought people in the UK are not allowed to sleep until they know if the Queen wakes up and sees her shadow. I think that's Groundhog's Day, and it's a little different. I think Bill Murray is involved in that, too. Streams from Holly is like getting wrapped in a blanket burrito while sipping tea and listening to lo-fi. I agree. Anime, I love Avatar and Cory in the house. Not Cory in the house. Also, new guy, is it okay if I call you new guy, or do you have another name that you prefer to go by? This reminds me of the old Mario Kart on GameCube, the battle mode. Killua, I've never played that actually. I had a GameCube, but I've only played a couple games. I had Animal Crossing, of course, the first Animal Crossing. And then I had Over the Hedge. And those were the only 2 games I ever had for GameCube. Which, like, what more do you need than Animal Crossing and Over the Hedge? Like, the movie. Also, Izzy B, thank you for hosting. I appreciate you. The first one was so good. I'm loving this one. Yes, Wit. I'm convinced they don't sleep. Yes, I feel like people... Like, it feels like this game has been out for so long. And, like, I played a lot this weekend. I really, really did. I mentioned earlier that I made sure I had all my work done on Thursday, so I could literally play, like, so much. The only times I took breaks, really, was to, like, do a little bit of YouTube stuff and, like, and eat and sleep. That was really all I did this weekend, and there are still people that did so much more than me. Like, it's actually bonkers. Oh my god, is that the Splatana? What's it called? Splatana? Like, katana? Splatana. You had Over the Hedge too? Haley, did you play it? I think I played it, but I can't remember beating it. I think it was like... I actually feel like a lot of those TV shows / movie games are actually really difficult. Whenever they make TV shows or movies into games, I feel like they're actually kind of difficult sometimes. But I don't remember Over the Hedge. It was so long ago. What if I just spam their spawn? Get wrecked! Now they know what it feels like, even though they're not the ones who you talk to. I'm scared. This game makes me so nervous all the time. Yeah, I think that is the Splatana. That one's hard. That has like big goops of paint. All I need is floppy french fries, Tamagotchi, and Splatoon 3. Exactly. Dingbug, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. How's it going? Happy Monday. I really keep forgetting that it's Monday. And then I have to go to class tomorrow. I don't like that feeling at all. I don't even have anything to do tomorrow. I just hate Tuesday now. Because I have to run errands tomorrow too, and I hate running errands. I don't like this game sometimes. Okay, that was okay, although I did still die. I don't mind when people don't cover the base. It's a free superpower for me. Wait, how do you mean? Oh, yeah. When you respawn. See, the reason why I don't cover it is that it's usually, with the weapons that I choose, it's kind of difficult to do so. Oh my god, I'm gonna die here again. That guy just stays there using the thing. Splatana. Upsetting. Maria, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's so good to see you. How's it going? Not the crab. Aw. It was over for me as soon as he got in that crab machine. How do we feel about whose job it is to cover home base? So I think yesterday I was playing around with using a lot of different weapons. And I think it's whoever's responsibility is with a carbon roller. If there's a carbon roller person on your team, it's their job. That's my opinion, because carbon rollers shouldn't be on the offense a lot. Because I think it's harder to be on the offense as a carbon roller. At least from what I've seen when I see people use that weapon, and when I tried it, it's really hard. And it's like a slower weapon. Thembian, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? I have played Salmon Run a little bit. I think I've only played like twice in this new game. I heard there's bugs in this game for Salmon Run, and I'm not sure if they fix them. If I'm a roller, I always do home base because no one else does. Yeah, I think it makes sense for people who are using the roller to do it, too. I also had a game for Open Season movie. I forgot about the movie. Ain't nothing wrong with dry french fries and nuggies. Thank you, Cody. Thank you. I don't mind. Yeah, exactly as Apocalypse said. So when I, previously what I used to do in Splatoon 2 is that whatever wasn't covered on home base, when I died, I would cover that, like, whenever I respawn. But now I feel like it's not very common that I die and stuff at home isn't covered already. If there is a lot uncovered, then I'll still, then I'll do it myself. But, like, I feel like the weapons I use, this ink brush I'm using is a little bit better because it does cover a lot of area. But I'm used to using, like, the dualies, which aren't. So I feel like it's just not very time effective for me to do that stuff. Okay, speaking of not having a roller as offense, that guy was actually really good. I love being on offense. I feel like I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm, like, very good at it, but I just prefer it. Because otherwise I get, like, stressed out a little bit. What the heck is that? I didn't like that. Memes. That wasn't very funny. Aren't memes supposed to be funny? I was wondering why my internet was being so poopy, so maybe Twitch was off. Fortnite decided to download an update. Now what was that? An update? Is there a big Fortnite update? Also, Arthur, no problem. Ooh, you have a large locker? Is that from the story mode? Because now I'm like, I really want to get a story mode for... Oh my god, that was dangerous. That was so dangerous. For the new weapon, I want to finish the story mode for the new weapon. It seems pretty good. I'm not doing well anymore. I genuinely think it's because my ADHD medicine wore off. I'm just not thinking. Cody, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Literally, I just be not thinking out here sometimes. Silly. I love the dualies, yeah. I like the ink brush because it's actually pretty good for no thing. I feel. I'm getting wrecked though. I want a big locker, me too. Is that how you get the big locker from getting story mode? I don't know, it could be from level. Oh, what level are you, Arthur? I actually don't even know what level I am. I know I reached 10. But I don't... That was like yesterday, I think, or maybe even 2 days ago. Guys, this time I'm thinking a little bit. I thought... I saw that situation, I was like, I should back up a little bit. I still died, but like not as fast as I would've. Oh, you're level 12? Arthur's probably like level 23. Level 15, okay. That's not like too far out of my reach. Now what was that? This is really intense, y'all. Yeah, Cody, thank you for hanging out, by the way. I know that a lot of... Whoever throws bombs on someone else's spawn, your mom's a hobby horse. I'm sorry, Trev. Trev, thank you for that gifted sub to Arthur. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Getting level 23 tonight, so Trev is correct. Ooh, let's go. Trev, thank you so much for that gifted sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. I feel like I literally am not thinking. But I'm having a lot of fun. I think, okay. I'm making sure I didn't miss anything. I think I am gonna end the games today here, though. Hello? Hello, thank you for the gifted sub. And for the sub goal, thank you so much. I can end while doing my bicep curls. I don't think we'll have time for a word ban. But yeah, thank you for the gifted sub. Also, is it Sristikana? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And I'm not sure if you said when I asked before, but thank you so much for that gifted sub. I appreciate it. And y'all, thank you so much for hanging out. I think that is where I'm gonna end it. Just because like I woke up today just tired. Is that really loud? No, it's not. All right, but yeah, let me get my my bicep thingies and we'll start talking to each other. And let me think, what do I even have coming up? It's Monday, so if you're not in the Discord, you're welcome to join. Haley, thank you for putting that in. I appreciate that. And yeah, if y'all are new here and you came in with the raid, I appreciate you so much. Thank you all for playing with me. For those who played with me, I'm gonna get my, what's them called? Dumbbells? All right, we reached the sub goal, so I'm gonna do 10 bicep curls really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, I'm sweating. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you for the subs today, y'all. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for just hanging out and being here. Seriously, this was such a blast. Thank you for playing with me. Thank you for watching me play. Thank you for listening to me ramble. That was really fun. Guy, what the heck? What the heck? Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here and coming in today. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Y'all, should I be really brave today? And I've been meaning to raid Julian, like Julian Salamita, for a while. And I never stream while he's live except for on Mondays. Should we raid Julian? Because actually, he's a big part of the reason why I got my septum pierced. So I think we're gonna raid him. He's really nice, actually. He's like, obviously he's like a big person on the internet. But he's really, really nice. Like, he really talks to his chat. He's playing some Minecraft, and we're gonna try to raid him. He has a follower or subscriber only mode, or chat. I thought it said subscriber only chat, and I was like, oh heck. But we're gonna go say hi to him. And yeah, thank you for being here. I am next live on Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, likely. I might add another stream on Thursday, I'm not sure yet. But yeah. Updates on Discord, Twitter. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. I love you. Let me start saying goodbye to all of you. Joey, thank you for being here. Kirsty, Kevin, Bencherfrog, KK, Emma, Bumbly, Goat, Trev, Rio, Kevin, Bishna, Arthur, Flunky, Christina, Flippy. Let's see. Anyone else? Guy. Again, thank you for the gifted subs. RMJ. Hannah, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in today. And I hope y'all have a great night, great rest of your day. Let's go say hi to Julian. Should be kind of crazy. I'm being very brave today, y'all. But yeah, I love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Stay hydrated. Don't get arrested. I'll see you on Friday. Okay, bye, friends.